I wanted to start the video by saying, this is your director speaking. Welcome back into the video. And then I was like, wait a minute. Am I a director or a pilot? What is going on? All right, are you guys ready to do this? Let's have some fun. Hey guys, welcome back into the channel for the next episode of Control. Now, where I left you guys off on the last one was us starting to go down one of our expansions. That being said, shocker to nobody's surprise, we are doing an Uno reverse. All right, we're actually going to switch gears and go over to the Foundation expansion because, and I have a reason for my crazy madness, I really want us to be fresh with everything pertaining to Alan Wake going into Alan Wake 2. And so I think that this expansion is going to be a really nice way to kind of bridge that gap between, not that there's a gap in general, but just get our minds ready, fresh with anything that we can take from this game and bring into the second one. So with that, let's go do the Foundation. But most importantly, let's have some fun. Claim control point. Wait, I thought I had already It must have not saved it. I was like, this control point has been saved, or has been claimed. And we've definitely read that document as well, so. Oh no. Is my memory going? We are gonna fast travel here, and we're gonna switch over to the Foundation. Talk to the board executive hotline. Sealed fire break. I'm so curious. I don't want to find out more, but I'm like, I think that will set us up to just, y'all know, I tend to have a goldfish brain. I know. It's like, I'm already forgetting things from the beginning. I do suffer from goldfish brain. And I know that if Foundation is the second thing that we do there, Foundation. The restricted area? I know we're going over to hotline first. We could go director's office. Let's like walk there mostly. Yeah, I just know that I will start to forget some of those key pieces, even though we're starting in Alan Wake 2 right after this. I want to be fresh with it. Talk to the board. Director's office. Right, through here. Let's see if I can remember these things. Through mailroom. Oh, there's something else I want us to do, guys. I can't believe I'm saying this. Part of having fun is testing out everything that the game has to offer. I'm dropping my grip and charge. I know, for shame, but they're good. They're good. They're great. But I do think that I could like switch things up and try different weapons and try to test some different techniques. And just, I think in this expansion section of the game, I want us to just test out everything that they wanted us to, you know, like don't get stuck in the ways of what we're used to. It's really easy to fall into a routine even when you're playing a game. Ow! Come here. No. The director needs to clean this mess up. That's kind of fun. Let's go back to Shatter, though. Oh, I can always do that. I just swap. There we go. Yeah, I feel like I get stuck in my own habits of like what's the thing that I keep going towards. It's like becomes the standard. We all have like a standard loadout, and we do have preferences. I will say a lot of that comes down to preferences. Hotline chamber. Just remember, always look up. Remember the last time we picked this thing up.
Even if it was a dream, I feel Darling reached out to me through the hotline. I have a feeling he and Trench won't be the only callers from the beyond.
The board's not gonna be too. Director, situation crisis. Uh-oh, in Foundation. We demand your attention. We demand your moxie. Oldest house is in danger. We open the door, the tree, and maintenance the tree. Hurry, post haste. Oh, I haven't heard post haste.
Foundation. That was Auti's vacation spot.
I hope Auti's okay.
We need to check this out.
Yeah, hopefully Auti's okay. The roots. The roots of it. What would have infiltrated there? The roots. Let's see. Our new office. Okay, let's go take the elevator. We're gonna go back to Central Executive. See if I can do this without fast traveling.
Trench is dead, along with Salvador and Tomasi. Marshall's missing. Darling is somewhere. How are we gonna recover from this?
Really? You have nothing to say? You always are talking. Are you kidding me? Or is it just always complaining? We are doing a mission with, I guess it could align with Auti. Maybe it does. I feel like I'm also thinking that we need to go back to director's suit. I just love that hair clip. Major targets.
Good to see you, man.
But I love the janitor outfit. It feels more relaxed. Has anything updated here with missing? Missing persons found. Yeah, I felt like when we finished the main story, like Auti's tale had kind of come to an end, of course, maintenance sector. But I wanted there to be like more of a conclusion with him. So I'm hoping we get that here. Hopefully he's somewhere down here and we get to intersect with him. Wait, didn't I do maintenance? Did I do maintenance upper? Did I go to the wrong area? I think I went to the wrong area. Maintenance sector. Access corridor. Is it access corridor? Is that what I'm thinking? It might be access corridor. It's one or the other. It's the one that, no, I think it's access corridor, yeah. Yes. Here we go. Yeah, because that was where the secret was. But we do need to spawn in the other place and explore that thoroughly. I just don't want to get my suit dirty, you know? I'm wondering if there's anything up there. The control point that's in there. Well, you can kind of see up top, and I'm not seeing any hidden spots. There's always a slight... Oh! This is so nice. The damage output on this thing. I need to do some more flying and shooting. That's what we need to do. Oh, and slams. We need to start doing some more slams. Trying new techniques, which means we also need to shield up. I should start destroying more people with shield. Yeah. I need to get more creative with my kills. That sounds psychotic, but you know what I mean. Auti. Okay, foundation should be this way. Well, no, it's telling us to go to restricted area. But I thought, oh, you know where I'm getting confused with this is because, well, now we had gone this way, no? This was the path that he took us. We'll just follow where he took us last time, because it will still take us. It's kind of, well, it's not a shortcut, but see if we can find anything new. So we came out through here, and then we needed to go to, I think it was the bottom one, right? The one that wasn't broken. Woo! Here's this one. No. Was it one of the broken ones? Here. Yeah, because this takes us to the coolant pumps, and then we take the coolant pumps over to the furnace. Could we fast travel? Yes, we could. However, I want to follow the path that we took. Yeah, because all the mold men were over here. And who knows, we might see something new. Woo. Now, for this, we want to go up. To the furnace area, which, by the way, I want to see if that's respawned, guys. What happened to my TV? I think there's one more TV. Tell me it respawned. It's respawned, guys. Okay, fly up, and then take it. Okay, this is huge. If it saved the other one being destroyed. I think this could be something. I really hope so. Maybe there's more than 3 TVs? There must be more. Right? See if there's any TVs down here. I mean, that one TV was so far out. I haven't seen any in any other location. We did finally get to blow up all of them. Or at least the ones we've seen. No, I don't see a single TV. There was one up there. There was that one. Where's my voice? Do you think there's one over here? Near the maintenance stuff? Perhaps? I could see them placing one somewhere within here. But this was a secret path that we took. Is that a TV? No. I mean, they can't be that far away from the furnace, right? This just took us to... I mean, this took us closer to where we need to be. I already went up there. I got the thing that was up there. Strange. I really thought something was gonna happen with that. Felt like one of those mini games that I was playing with me. Okay, we're in Blackrock over here, so now we just need to go over to secure area. Hey, what a shortcut, too. Nice. Zoom this way, keep our eyes peeled. We get to levitate for forever now. Touch the ground. Fly, my pretty fly. It's floating a lot of stuff down there. I feel like the Black Rock still holds some secrets. Might be worth a reinvestigation. But for now. Okay. Okay, and... Swap over to this one. No, wait. Scatter, shatter. Wants us to go one step further. No. Bad. Ah! Rockets are flying everywhere. Okay, try different tactics. Different tactics to kill people. Here. Boom. That'll do. Oh no. That thing. I need something else that's gonna damage him. The shields are down. Oh, you are so done. Another one. Boom. That's so satisfying. It's full superhero. If I do end up getting, which I know is probably doubtful. Well, I don't know, with all of the missions, we might get more points. But if I get more points, we should start putting into things that I don't normally do. I'm gonna try to challenge myself. Sometimes when a game starts to get what you feel like repetitive in gameplay and everything, even though the gameplay is still so much fun and everything, I find the easiest thing to do is just switch up your tactic. Do you think I needed to fast travel there? Or here we go. Bring it back. It's coming back. Check out this. Anything up here? I don't think so. Yeah, you gotta start self-imposing challenges on you. I feel like there's many secrets here, but nothing that comes to mind yet. Oh my goodness, that thing takes forever. Oh, anyways. Maybe there's something that we missed. What's down here? Oh, that looks like a secret. I wonder how Ahti's doing. Wait. Okay, hold on. I don't think I ever went down here. Is there something hidden? Oh. On the other side? No. Would have been a good spot. Nothing in the elevator shaft. Okay, it's almost here. Get excited. It's almost here. Here she blows. Can't believe we can throw that massive thing. Also down below, nothing. Right. And back. Said he was taking a vacation. This goes back to, guys, I think that Ahti is like the physical form of the board. I really do. Nowhere. Unmapped. Ugh. I feel like this is where that monster that we keep seeing in the astral. Wait, yeah, wait, we never got the answers as to what that monster in the astral plane was. Do you think that's what this has to do with? The foundation. We might learn about more with the origin of the board. I still think it's this overarching group that's protecting. I don't know. Did the board exist before the oldest house, or did the oldest house exist and the board came after? This is a chicken and the egg situation here. It's that blood. All questions, all thoughts. The foundation of the mind. I'm thinking roots, lymphatic system, I don't know. The base, foundation. I mean, they do say that you gotta build a strong foundation. Look how smooth that is. It's just such a feel-good game. We can fast travel out of here, so I think I can push. Oh, I can't push it. I was like, let me push it and send it back. All right, what do you want from me?
Dark, quiet, trans-dimensional. This place really suits Ahti.
To go to the tree. I was thinking the puddles. Look at that.
So that etching is the door.
It's a door?
Okay, let's try opening it.
No way. Let's go to abilities real quick. Yeah, I'm gonna try to seize more people too. There's a foundation to the foundation. Oh, this is gonna be so cool.
No time for sightseeing. The board said this was an emergency.
Not just a little bit of sightseeing? Like maybe like a little bit? Okay, considering it's dark, I understand. The foundation is like a cave system. We need some lights on in here. Yeah. There we go. Look at the cave. Wait! The foundation, the red sand. No way. Can I take that light source? No. This is where the red sand comes from. Foundation. Research site Gamma.
Looks like no one's been down here in a while.
It's like wet too. But what's happening? Is that black rock?
These crystals are kind of pretty.
It's crystals.
Emily would be having a field day down here.
Yeah, she probably has no idea about this place, does she? Dr. Darling left her in the dark so often. It's also really cute that Jesse's thinking about her,
My
Emily.
life's been a strange one.
Ash?
Certainly stranger than I'd like. But this place, it's something else. The floors crawl, the walls slither. It's a shifting pit. On the street, it's just another drab building standing there for anyone to see. But no one does. How did we miss it? Northmore. Acting director Northmore now is on a train from Washington. He'll expect answers, which is why I'm making these tapes. They're evidence that I'm at least trying to understand. Father searched his entire life for something like this, and we find it 1 week after he's buried.
Aw.
He always hated irony. Of course, Father, the great director, Ash, would have been the first man in. And look at me, his bookworm son, the supposed head of research who can't stop his legs from shaking long enough to step over the threshold.
His father was the director before Northmore. I think there were some documents pertaining to that at one point in time. I want to say so. I think. Research and records. Minus his reports. No. Maybe. Salvador. Aunty's cabin. Ash. Formation. Urban legends. You go back up here. I didn't even realize how much we had really collected. It's impressive how much lore is in this. Television Tennyson report. Trench. It was in something that I saw. It's funny, we did see his photo here, and yet I still felt like his face was foreign to me at the end of the game, and I suppose that's because we never really saw him like this. We always saw him as the shadow with the outline. It wasn't even like a shadow, it was like an outline. So much is expected from the director. The responsibility, the privilege. Huh. Didn't we acquire one where it's us as the director? And I don't think that we had a saying. Director investigation that pertains to the previous DLC. Dylan Faden, Jesse Faden movement tracking. The only person you should fail is yourself. There's a lot of, look, Trench, like any person, was not a perfect person. But to say that he didn't dedicate his whole life and try as hard as he could to protecting, I think to some extent now you're only one person, and that goes into being a single point of failure as well. When you're, ooh, a collectible. Crystals? Hey! Excuse me? That's messed up. Oh, what? It's rude. That's some powerful stuff. Trench was the one that let the thing that tore it down and ultimately destroyed so many people. Can I crouch? I can crouch, but I can't crouch into that. That's funny. I actually realized I never crouch. Huh. Research site Delta.
The foundation. Bottom of the
Marshall.
oldest house.
Marshall.
Stop the hiss.
Marshall? How was she on the hotline? Unless she's
been
dead. Jesus. She seemed like the kind of woman who could survive anything.
Are we so sure that the hotline is from dead people, or is it people that are, I mean, now I'm thinking on like a larger scale, but I'm like, it's coming from people that are written out of the narrative. But what does it mean? Are you dead, or are you in another dimension, able to transcend time and space to deliver a message to Jesse? It just feels more like a script where somebody's written out of the story, but convenient to be able to, just thinking that they're calling from beyond the grave. I mean, I don't know. Marshall. Knew there was more to her.
I only heard of the foundation when I became head of operations. The very bottom of the oldest house. Director access only. Just the name alone is classified. Zachariah gave me a tour the day I was promoted. Said I should see it for myself, to understand. After that, I snuck down on my own from time to time to keep tabs on the place, and on them. But nothing ever changed down there. Not even the walls. It's solid, permanent, different from the rest of the house. Of course, they were always watching me. I never stayed long. I'm not stupid. I have to stop the hiss from finding this place. I'm the only one who can.
Yeah, but in doing so and going straight there, it probably led the hiss here in the first place. But wait, does that mean Dr. Darling didn't even realize about this place? Because, well, maybe he did know the significance of the sand, but there's so many questions I have. Of course it's this, whoa. Of course it's structurally, insanely, you know, firm, strong, everything. It's the foundation. I'd hope it is. Marshall. I knew that we would run into her again. Which explains why she went to Black Rock Quarry. That's why when I came down here to find her, I never could. I had the right idea. It's just I didn't have all the knowledge. Oh, look at this. I kind of want to fall down, but I'm going to try not to. Also, look at the symbol. The hourglass. The white pyramid pointing down with the black pyramid pointing up. There's gonna be some cool answers here. We're still just at the beginning. They said these are expansions. These are not DLCs. These are full-blown what? What? Oh, hiss. Yeah, I think she...
Found their way down here too, huh?
I don't know if it was through her that they found it, but yeah, I mean, the hiss had eyes everywhere. Look at the sporious, I guess porous kind of thing. Of course they found a way down here. Cheeky. Something this way. It's a whole new area. Up there. It almost feels like it bridges this gap between, oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Unwell. I'm unwell. Let me grab this stuff. I don't know if I can get up that high. I should be able to. Is there somewhere else that I can fly to? I'm limited though, so I'm not able to get there. I can't yet. I need to remember that that's there. There must be a way for me to get there. Maybe I go up on the siding? Or maybe you come out on the other side there. I think it's gonna block us though again. There's something here that doesn't want us getting the upgrades. Maybe this is the goods, the material goods that I didn't know what they were. The shifting forms. But I can get this one. Shatter recoil efficiency. Huh. I should be swapping. Oh, this one's better. We did finally get a better one. I also have two. I have two recoils on. I should probably swap that. I really need to start looking at the mods on these. I was very on top of it with my other weapons, but now ammo while levitating. I think I'm actually gonna start using that. I just swapped something I didn't mean to swap. Projectiles spread, projectiles fired. I'm gonna go with that. Anything that's more efficient than what we have right now, -14, -16, we can get rid of that one. Damage in general. Maybe we should just boost that. Ammo cost. Yeah, let's do damage in general. There's probably some good stuff up here. This feels even more mysterious. Claustrophobic almost. Research site Delta. Feels a little bit adventurous though in nature, like an archaeological dig site. Yeah, so the Hiss have completely gotten in here. How? I guess we don't know completely. But I have an idea. Come on down here. Yeah. Come on down here. Switch. Swapping. Swapping style. Control point too. So was Trench constantly coming down here to explore this further, or did he have a team that... Maybe he had a team that was exploring all of this? It feels like it's bridging the gap between the astral plane and... Look at this! Maybe there's a new ability we'll get that can break through that? Deep cavern. Look up there. I can't even get up that high. There's... See if I can get it from here. I just can't get up that high, no. This is so cool. So you have a bunch of building materials. Wait, that thing. The dust coming off of it. Were they digging deeper? Look at that.
Those paintings look old. Like... old.
This reminds me of the character in Quantum Break where he said that he found the thing, without ruining the plot and stuff, he found it in a random cave somewhere, and I'm like, this feels like that. The origins of the inverted Black Pyramid. I mean, it makes sense if the foundation of the oldest house was built. This is just cruel. Where the original site of the cave paintings were, maybe? Compiled by Dr. Theodore Ashe. Right, because it started with, yeah, by order of director Broderick. His first name was Broderick Northmore. At first, I thought the cave paintings in the foundation chronicled ancient humans' encounters with natural occurrences like weather. But it soon became clear they depicted events far outside the average human experience. Also, it seems I was wrong to assume the images are ancient. Radiocarbon dating suggests something impossible. That I've been down here longer than the paintings. That's absurd, though. The style and medium clearly indicate a Paleolithic origin. I was ready to conclude that an ancient community of humans lived in or around the oldest house. Now, with this information, I don't know what to think. Is one of our agents drawing these? Or is there someone down here with us? This place has a habit of skewing my results, so perhaps the data is corrupted. Or perhaps some paintings were created at different times. The art does seem to chronicle not only the past, but also the present and possibly even the future. I see in them echoes of the board, some linear architecture, even what could be interpreted as a director. Are the paintings telling a story that's still being written? If so, who is writing it? In light of recent events, I'm starting to think that it's being written either by Jessie's mind herself or by Alan. I after the recent discoveries in the other expansion, I feel like Alan is either writing himself into the story or he's the creator of Jessie, and then from Jessie, she's creating and controlling this, maybe? What's happening here? What? They're shifting. They're rotating. They're throwing axes. It's almost like a tribal, prehistoric. Excuse me? They're able to do
The Hiss are using pickaxes now?
Yeah. What are they? I thought it was more like a tribal kind of thing to go with the prehistoric vibe, but now they're using pickaxes. We've got angry construction workers. We're back to Bright Falls again. The Revenge of the Blue Collar Brigade. There's so much up there that I want to get to, but there might be something that allows us to get there later. Look up there too. You know what? You know what these look like? The fire break thresholds. If anything, this whole place looks like, yeah, like look how that one's broken and you can't get across. And that one's created and a path is forward. Fascinating. Relocation order. Tom, you missed the good news. I'm sure the official memo will go out soon. But Northmore called an all-hands at the crossroads to announce we're finally moving out of this hellhole and up into the house proper. Bureau brats apparently solved the moving walls problem, or at least figured out a way to pinpoint where and when they happen. Oh, this is like also the origin of controlling the house. All I know is going up means goodbye darkness, goodbye weird lunches with that ex-Nazi scientist, and goodbye pissing into the pit. I know that was you, Barry. Am I the only one that finds it very fascinating that Barry Alan Wake, Thomas Zane, Northmore is ordering the Foundation sealed as soon as we can haul our stuff out and convince someone, and somehow convince Alan, to come with us. He's the only one kicking up a fuss. This is long overdue. We've lost 11 men and damn near $10,000 in supplies, moving between the entrance and the Foundation. And for what? Research? Ash is batty if he thinks we want to stay here and sift through more sand with him. It's just rusted iron flakes anyway. Did you know that? We are breathing that crap in. There was something else in the collectibles. His sharpened agents display the para-utilitarian ability to rapidly move short distances. This ability is unique in the fact that it's not associated with any known object of power. However, we should not discount the possibility that this ability is an object variation. For example, abrupt physical relocation, APR, could potentially be a variant of the jukebox's effect. Other explanations of the Hiss sharpened ability currently include A, momentary time manipulation, B, brief increase in physical speed, inhibiting the witness's sense of sight. If we do accept that the Hiss sharpened ability is not connected to a known object of power, then the Hiss are either manifesting unique paranatural abilities, or there are objects in the house that we aren't aware of. Either way, the Hiss are continuing to develop new strains of corruption, and that is a cause for concern. They're evolving to their environment? Like, look at all of that. Doesn't that feel like the astral plane? Like, we're below the astral plane. Crossroads. I love these signs. I don't know what that means for us, but I think I like it. Poor Ash just wanted to give her. What? Oh. Beware of dangerous toxic geysers. I thought it was one of those things moving again. Can you get up here, girl? No? Oh no, I'm gonna get destroyed. The dangerous toxic geysers. What doesn't want to kill you in this place? Let's go over here. I think this takes us back up to the upwards area. Yeah. This will take us to the cave systems that will spit us back out, and we can fly from one to another. Yes. Wait, no. Wait, what? This feels identical to that other area, but I don't have the ability to fly up that high. Mm-mm. That's so strange. Unless I can stack something to be able to get up higher, we're gonna have to put a pin in that. But unless we get another ability that allows us to levitate even higher, but I haven't seen anything like that in the ability web. Maybe it'll shift. Maybe does the foundation shift? None of the documents we found so far imply that this, well, foundation accident. To H. Wilder from M. Talbot, contractor issue. Mr. Wilder, I have some bad news. You remember that Robert Ricardo fella we brought in as a special consultant to map the lower caves? Well, today he found a chamber with weird eyes covering every inch of the wall, and a strange black pillar in the center. Kinda looks like the one at the crossroads, but smaller. We had a bureau member shadowing him, but whatever happened in there did a number on our guest. The docs are taking a look, but it's pretty clear Mr. Adventure's exploring days are over. I know we were careful to limit this guy's exposure to the non-ordinary. Drugging him, carrying him through the upper floor was a real hoot, by the way. But we really need to reevaluate our policies on external contractors. Honestly, we'd be better off We'd be better off forming a special division trained in repelling and orienteering than subjecting more outsiders to the crap we have to deal with. They almost always end up dead or loony. Marcus. Robert. Yeah. Hence when they started forming their own teams of various things. I can access this one, so why are some blocked to us and other ones aren't? Shifting fragment, that's what I needed to be able to construct more. We need 4 of these to be able to get even higher level upgrades, which then I can start actually using my points to do upgrades. A shifting fragment. So this is maybe where the shifts begin. Maybe this is where...
The astral plane is cutting into our dimension. What if this happens in the upper floors?
Is this what's
It'll
happening?
destroy the bureau.
Whenever it's shifting, is it colliding with the astral plane? What? This is... Cave bleed. Guys, this is amazing. A cave bleed. These are the guys that I would fight with. Let's get over there. I gotta be careful with that guy. There we go. Lovely. I was hoping we would get some better items. Good night. Astral copy, that's something different too. Also, I guess, yeah, health recovery on melee stuff. We need to start meleeing people too, but I need to level up into melee, and we just haven't gotten a lot of points yet. Exclusive to Pierre's, get rid of that one. That's something new. There's another astral copy. Field research on astral entity astral copy. With the astral plane now physically accessible, a torrent of new information has been collected on the entities known as astral copies. That's what we were fighting in the astral plane. The copies' bodies are composed of a dense stone-like material that is both resilient under controlled circumstances and brittle when stuck with significant force. See report 8-11-1633 for full composition analysis. Whether the astral copies possess individual consciousness or are directed by a higher intelligence such as a board remains unknown. However, their shared aggression seems to indicate a unified goal, right? Director FADEN's encounters with these entities were binding objects of power in the astral plane. When binding objects of power in the astral plane indicate that they serve as live targets for potential para-utilitarians to practice on. Like a field training, like dummies, almost like test dummies. Some have been equipped with Bureau weaponry, though. It seems unlikely they were armed by our personnel, the Bureau. It is important to note that they appear immune to his corruption, but we're still fighting them. Immune to his corruption because I almost look at them as like a rubberized version of a person. Like truly. How am I supposed to get up there? What? There's no way I can... Is there that? I could get kind of maybe from here? Maybe? I think I'm gonna die trying. There's no way I can get to that height. Not now, at least. Not with my current limitations. There must be
I wish
another
I
way.
had Emily with me. I could really use my head of research right about now.
Polaris. Crossroads. So that's the cave bleed. We can't get over there. Our main objective is still ahead.
Marshall? Marshall! You're alive!
Maybe these things will grow and allow me to access some of the upper areas. Since it is shifting, I mean, it is...
Wait! It's Jesse! The director!
Marshall! What? But if that's actually her, then why am I getting hotlines from her? Unless that really means that hotlines don't... Hotlines aren't what also... Are those scratch marks? No. Hotlines aren't necessarily indicative of death.
Whoa. This place is huge. Marshall? Can you hear me? She was on the hotline, so that person couldn't have been Marshall, right? One
That's
problem at a time.
the
Let's see what's
million-dollar
going on with that
question.
pillar first.
Investigate the nail. That is the million-dollar question. What is the exact linkage between the two? Look at these things that are set up. Emergency. This is awesome. It's truly a whole new world. Another note from Ash. Lelands. Dr. Theodore Ash, head of research, director Broderick Northmore. On ley lines, and their energies. For all my research into the oldest houses, ley lines, I still don't understand why they converge here, at the base of this pillar. I suppose the simplest reason is that they have to converge somewhere. Occam's razor and all of that. But that seems wrong. The esoteric world abhors coincidence. So what is the true relationship between this pillar and the ley lines? Does it act as a magnet, attracting them? Polar north? Or is the pillar a product of their focused energies? A sprout nourished by the constant flow of the oldest house's power? Perhaps classifying that power would provide some insight. However, we currently have no means of measuring or quantifying it. Given time, it may be possible to collect and even harness this energy. On that note, Northmore is bringing in the much-lauded Dr. Gustav Wagner from the headquarters in DC to aid my research. I suppose this is his way of saying he doesn't trust me to work unsupervised. Let's just hope Dr. Wagner is as smart as his dearly departed Fuhrer once believed him to be. Oh, that's the ex-Nazi guy that they referred to earlier. More cave drawings. More of them surrounding handprints. Do the handprints mean that... What did the handprints mean? That there were actual bodies and forms of them being here. Can I get up there? I don't think I can make it up there. Not yet, at least. I mean, unless I can grab the rope. Grab it, grab it. Wow. The handprints on it make me think that they once had bodies similar to ours. Surely. There's more there. Most of this is inaccessible at my current, like, height, unless more things. What? These things. The house. What does it mean? She wants me there. Let's go explore. The nail, door, monolith is hurt. Touch, revere it to enter. But before we do that, whoa! Whoa, there's something all the way down there. And over there. Base camp. Hey, look. Do you see what I see? Is it blocked? Are you kidding me? It's always blocked. What do you think Dr. Darling would make of all of this?
It's been 5 days since we first entered the building. Traversing the interior is dangerous due to the shifting, but we did manage to find a lower cavern that seems structurally predictable, which is a scientific way of saying its walls won't crush us in our sleep. Northmore even made a discovery. A pistol placed on a stone pedestal in front of that strange ebony pillar. Seems like something out of a storybook, except the heroes usually find swords, not handguns. But it is the perfect lure for someone like him.
Power.
Hours after finding this weapon, Northmore cornered me to spout some nonsense about how the board had made him the director. He ran it about the title being meaningless before now, calling Father and all other previous directors shams, frauds, and worse. I think this place is worse for Northmore than it is for me. Strangest thing? There was no pedestal in front of that pillar a day ago. This building has swallowed a dozen of my men, and now it's handing out presents? Is it playing some sort of game? If it is, we're most certainly losing. Hell, we don't even know the rules.
Are there even any rules? Perhaps it only ever showed it because Northmore was somebody that they felt was malleable enough or possessed the ability to be like a prime candidate by the board standards. I mean, think about how picky they were with that. So this gun was introduced. This object of power was presented to Northmore first, and that's who had it to begin with, then passed on to Trench, then to me. So I'm the third of the to be able to wield an object of power. I mean, that makes sense. Only certain individuals being able to actually wield it. What does that say? So all the other directors before were, yeah, I mean, something that was leading these operations of what brought them here in the first place. All of the clocks are stopped on 3:45 or 3:09 or 15:45, 15:45. What did I get? I missed it. Personal mod. Energy recovery on melee kills. I'm getting a lot of those. I'll keep that one. We'll wait until we can upgrade more. Are we sure there wasn't another item in there? There wasn't anything to read? I guess not. See, I think this will open up later. The canyon rim, yeah, all of this stuff. It's gonna start shifting. I think it will start shifting and we'll be able to accomplish more. Right now we're kind of limited. Much like our first experience going around the oldest house. Astral constructs, so going into mods, once we have 3 more shifting fragments, we can upgrade this to, I believe, the max level, and then we can start cooking through and buying like whatever we want. Nothing there, jukebox tokens. I'm not touching that yet. I'm not touching it. We're going down here. I want to see what's here. Oh, Nice. Shifting fragment. Evade ammo refund. This one's plus 20, plus 10. Ditch it. If I ever were to use it. Wow, wow, wow. Holy cow, guys. There's something here. I can break through it. An old me not investigating the nail. Classic. I think I should investigate the nail. I need to stop being a goober. Except no, this is just, oh, it's a hidden location. There's hidden, ah! Mimic! This has happened multiple times in my life and I hate it. I have trust issues with chests. There's another one. Saboteur! More! Enjoy this. Man, that spread is, I mean, I know it's because I'm further away, but. Oh. Secret area. So there's hidden areas within, oh, whoa. There's hidden areas within this place too. Unacceptable behavior memo. To all Foundation personnel, from the desk of Director Northmore, it has come to my attention that members of our exploration teams have been relieving themselves of their God-given liquids in the chasms of the Foundation. As per earlier orders, all personnel currently serving in the Foundation must expel fluids, urinate, do their business, exclusively into the correct colored and labeled vials provided by research personnel. To do otherwise disrupts the ongoing study of the Foundation and demonstrates a profound disrespect not only for the board and its oldest house, but also for the bureau you so proudly serve. If I discover firsthand any agents treating the Oblivion as their personal laboratory, they will be forced to go down there and personally clean up the mess. Signed, Director Broderick Northmore. I don't know. I think this is like a fascination that I just can't simply understand. But yeah, it's like man's inherent need to just pee off of something. It's just it's like a marking of territory or something. It's also probably just like, it's got to feel pretty good to just stand at the edge of an abyss like this and just feel absolute freedom. I don't know. Again, I can see it and I can't see it. There's a combination of understanding and not really understanding. There's gotta be more down. I hear something. Something scary. Like, if there is more, I can't see it. I think that's a false... That looks different, right? The wall there looks different. Like it could shift. But there is a document. No, there's a trap. Oh, we're good. A shifting fragment. Okay, how many do we have of that? 3. We need 2 more. I'm so excited to be able to get upgrades, guys. Y'all have no idea. I feel like I barely used that throughout the main game. Just because I was holding out for max level mods. I'm sure I've missed out on a couple good ones. Okay, I think we're good for now. Let's go ahead and hang out and get that nail. See what all of this business is about. Repair the nail, repair the link to prevent astral collision. This is the director's duty. This is director's plot. Authorized for a single new tool upgrade. Use it to save the Foundation. Us, the Bureau. New upgrade? No way. There's a left, self, or right weapon. Only one is permitted. Which will you choose? Which will you become?
So I can only choose one? I thought I was done with these tests.
What was it? Left weapon? Can they run that back? Can they tell me again? What were the options? Choose the astral plane challenge. You get one more upgrade. What is this one? Oh, but to be able to shoot through it. Oh, heck yeah, I'm doing this one. Although being able to shoot through it's pretty cool. Going with this one. Left will grant shape. And what will right grant? Weapon will grant fracture, undo. Let's do this one. You guys have seen me use most of my powers to begin with. Also the gold. The gold pyramid, like my hair clip. We are tweaking, cultivating the ability. We're tweaking you. Complete the astral plane challenge. Minerals, roots, barnacles grow across the foundation. Use the new upgrade. Expand them. First director to receive or earn this. You should feel honored. Handled. You should feel honored. I don't know if I do, though. I feel like every gift that I get from the board or the board is solidifying my... Some formations crumble after being... Oh, I see what they're saying, so you have to be fast about it. But I still need to be able to break through some of it. I would have been able to get the upgrades. So maybe... Are we... What? Really? Bureau, please. I am in the middle of saving the foundation. Forget the hiss in the executive sector. You guys... Dismantle, loosen the 4 locks. Keys. Locating astral bleeding collision has spread or lost them. Astral bleeding. Do this and nail will be repaired, glued, crisis averted. P.S. Bonus round. Hiss are present in the foundation. Trespassing, snooping is forbidden. That's why that was there. Evade ammo. That's so cool. Move down here. Yeah, move down here. Have some fun. That's such a cool move. But I wonder if it will allow me to remove it from... Crystals can be shaped while levitating to create platforms. That's how we're gonna be able to get across. And then we levitate. The fact that there's even more mechanics to help you traverse hard to reach areas, I mean, this game keeps getting better gameplay wise. Like, you've been awarded a new upgrade.
Okay, let's review. This broken pillar is called the nail.
The nail.
It was broken by something, and now the astral plane is bleeding into the foundation, which will destroy the oldest house, the bureau, and everyone inside. I need to find 4 locks or keys or whatever to stop that from happening.
Reach base
But I'm
camp.
the director. I've handled worse.
That's true.
This should be simple. Ish. You with me?
Polaris. I would... oh my goodness, I have so many thoughts! I'm trying to figure out even how to begin sharing them. Plus April. Whoa! That one's much better. Even though some of these are bookmarked. But that's not a bookmark, that's something else. Something different. Loadout. More weapon mods. I need to stay. We have reached the warehouse path, reached the base camp. After gaining the shape ability, Jesse is able to access remote areas of the foundation. Oops, keep navigating that. And then the hotline. I want to listen to this again. Locks, keys, keep socket, us here. Trapped, hooked, hidden, fed. They are old, young, extra life. With the director's help, situation information is subject to change. Oh, I remembered my thought. I wonder if it was that monster that we kept encountering in the astral plane that destroyed this initial nail. So maybe this was the break that caused everything to start crumbling. Like, I feel like it's been issue after issue with the board. They've needed more and more assistance. But we did get ability points. We have 3 ability points, guys. We can start getting crazy with it. Okay, so this is my shield strength. This is my rush. What is this? Shield energy recovery. Energy will recover while shield is active. I love that, and I think we should try to get to that. Shield rush. I don't have enough abilities for. While holding shield, use evade to rush and knock them back. I kind of want to do that too. But I was going to upgrade my melee, but we can... If we get 4 points, we can upload that or upgrade this. This is 3 and this is 3. But this is great because if we start getting, this is where the rest of our abilities should be. This and hidden places. Kind of want to get the strength, but I am also interested in shield rush. But I also kind of want to seize people too. Halt. 100% to shield rush damage. That seems broken. I think we should go shield rush. We're going to save up. And, wait. 1 more shifting fragment. Yeah, I think it's that monster with the eye and everything. Don't you think? Maybe? Okay, let's go test this too. I have so many. This is exciting. What? Oh my goodness. We're going to have so much fun in this expansion. Are you kidding me? So I'm not able to break through this yet. I wonder if that means something will cause us to be able to get more. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I would be able to break through this, but I can't because it's not what I really need. So maybe eventually we will be able to get both skills. Like, it said that we were only granted 1, but what if that's not true? What if there is more? That's the area that we have to go to. I want to go back to the cave bleed too. What a day, guys. This is so good. So I need to go up here. This is probably going to help me get to everything that I've missed. Warehouse. I think we should go back to the cave bleed. I want to go back to cave bleed. That way I don't forget. I actually enjoy how quiet it is here too. I want to see if I can get to that tippy top astral plane looking area. Go. Now there might not be something to pull. No, there would have to be though. Right? Oh, it's one of those guys, by the way. Wait, the hiss have gotten in here. Okay, I do not like that one. Trying new weapons, trying new things. Seizing. Seizing. Ours now. It's another one of those shifters. Ow. Get him. Fly, my pretty. Fly. We're getting some dynamic fights happening here. These shifters. Oh my goodness, they're crazy. No. Got him. Help me, my C's. Help me. Oh my goodness, they're overrunning us. My siege is running out! Ow! Ah! I'm going down. That's so crummy! No! Something! I gotta get over there. I gotta recover that. These things are crazy. You also don't die and go back to your control point, which is kind of nice. Where are you? Where are you? Come here. Yeah. Okay. Ow! What in the Lara Croft axe pick is going on here? They're throwing them! I don't want to hear it. The hiss are emerging. Ow! Personal mod. Okay, is that it? Man, they did some serious work to us, guys. All right. If I were to get up there, what would I don't think I can because I don't see anything that I can interact with to press RB. We've got this here, but I can't break this, right? This isn't something to break. Can't pull something on the other side of this. There's nothing. Not yet, at least. Okay, we'll keep moving forward. I'm sure we'll all come to light soon. But we're on the right track, and we're thinking like we should. Going back, testing out after new abilities. That would be very unfortunate if you really can only pick one throughout the entire duration of this expansion, because then you're missing out on any of those things that give you items. If we find one more hidden spot, we can upload or upgrade to the shield thing. And I do want to start using that more. So cool. Okay, to the warehouse first. The other area is the other side, but I can't get there yet. It makes sense that there's minimal documentation here. This! I see. Of course. All of those areas at the beginning, guys. I can now get to them. Haha. Oh. The board is going to deem me worthy of another reward. I feel it. Warehouse path. See, I can't get through there yet. Cheeky, sneaky, I love it. Power supply right there. Nothing up top. Love that sound of her running through the sand too. See if there's anything back here. Not seeing anything. I think I just broke some stuff. I think we're good. Oopsie. Melee. Oh, to melee this. Oh, we kind of already did that when we did the secret location without even realizing. Hiss or something. No, that's the sound of the power. It's like a mine, and they call it a mine. Complete the ritual in the warehouse. What ritual? Complete the ritual in the warehouse. Y'all, this is so cool. Control point or yes? Warehouse. Control point claims. We're so close, come on. One more. Surely we'll find one here. They're floating around up above. Look at that cool sway. There's something in there too. Oh my goodness, I'm getting chills. I think I can get up there. Look, 1, 2, 3, and then fly over there. This is so exciting. I wonder what order these expansions released. Because I had the complete version, I just got all of them. I kind of got front-loaded with it all. There.
Is this a Bureau ID badge?
Whose? Is this Ash's? Get rid of this. I don't need that one. Do I not get to see it?
Looks so old. Hope will definitely want to see this.
An old school. Oh, come on. You're gonna deprive us from being able to see it up close? What? Look for any... Okay, this is a whole space filled with lots of different locations for us to go to. Those kind of spores. Crossroads. Nice! Did I ever run into this though? Did I ever see this? No, but this takes us back to the crossroads. Hey, I think I know where this puts us out at. When we were down below, I could see an area that we could get to. I thought it was gonna sprout legs. I think this is blocking the path. Come on, shifting fragment. Yes! Oh, it's time. Guys, our time has come. This is gonna be sick. All right, plus 18, plus 20, plus 17. This, I have been waiting for this. I have been waiting. this area. Wait, excuse me. Yeah, well, we need a sand blower or something. Come on. Can I crouch? Can I crouch and go through? I see more stuff there. It's green. Let me through. There's also something, I think I'm seeing Polaris signatures. We might have to get to it from the other side. But yeah, I think when we were in the warehouse reading about how people were peeing off the side of it, I think that we ran into that. Okay, so that's that. What's in this? One of the oldest houses. What? Does this take us back up to the oldest house? No way. There's no way. Evade ammo refund.
28 days now spent inside what we're calling the oldest house. Northmore insists on the name. I'm too tired to ask why. I'm not sleeping well. Per orders, me and my research team established a permanent examination lab in the Foundation. I basically live down here now, like the obedient head of research Father raised me to be. I spend my days investigating that odd pillar when Northmore found the handgun.
The nail.
The work was half-hearted at first, I admit. But then I discovered numerous non-Aristotelian energy channels converging at its base. Ley lines, dragon roads,
Ley lines.
Hylogalinian, call them what you want. But this pillar is the crossroads. I started building something. Equal parts talisman and technology. An array that can impose order on the ley junctions. That's the idea, at least.
The control points.
We'll see when I'm done.
Wait.
I prefer to work away from the pillar. I'm not the only one who feels like that thing has eyes.
Ash created the control points then. My game just crashed. I think. Up. Up. Yep. Oh my goodness. See, the game itself, this is like my brain. My brain is crashing. The game's crashing. That's so strange. That hasn't happened the whole time I've been playing. So give me 1 second. I will see you guys in momentarily. The hiss. They're trying everything they can, even including shutting down my PC, I swear. Thankfully, the game has excellent saves, so I don't have to do anything over again. We have all of our stuff and we listen to all of that. We do want to go up the elevator, but first, it is time, y'all. Yes! Yes! Max upgrade on construct levels 2! Okay, so there's, oh, okay. We're gonna start getting into level 6 mods across the board. Let's go. We need shifting fragments, remote thoughts too. We're gonna need a lot of stuff. And a shaded facet. Okay, cool. Construct random weapon mod, infinite. Obscured weapon mod, infinite. I want all of these. I want them all. We need shaded facets. Okay, before we do that elevator, because I do think that's important, let's go into all of these little trailers. Hey, there's a photo here. Do you think Northmore? Maybe? I don't really recognize him. Is that the king? There's a random king card down here. This one is plus 20. Yeah, that's gonna be hard to beat an infinite like that. Research, unless it's another one. History of the oldest house. Compiled by Dr. Theodore Ash, head of research. The oldest house has revealed much to me during my months in the Foundation, but many questions remain. Primarily, the tree etchings bewilder me. What is their significance? If the house has changed shape over its lifetime, as I've theorized, then was a tree its first form? That would be interesting. I sent a team to the Schwartzman building in search of pre-settlement accounts of Manhattan Island. From those, I discovered a single relevant line. And there I found a tree not known to me. The devil twisted within its bark. What? That line, taken with the fact that certain American cultures believed some trees would offer wisdom and guidance, is indeed interesting. However, it's hardly firm evidence, and though I am now bound to the oldest house, I remain a man of science. Of course, there are numerous ancient beliefs regarding trees. Idrisil, yeah, the tree of knowledge. Yaximix. Some cultures offered blood sacrifices to trees, while others claimed trees endowed chosen individuals with inhuman powers. Do New York City's many murders act as sacrifice for the oldest house? Does the house have a chosen champion? Is it me? I hate to break it to you, Ash, but I don't think you are the chosen champion. I think, unfortunately, that went to Northmore. Yeah, there's that there. That would be fascinating. You know, when you just, like, some things are so coincidental, and currently I'm at the present moment. Wait, I do want to see, what was that purple for? Shatter. I'm gonna swap out Shatter for Pierce. Let's see if we can. What was that purple pertaining to? Was it grip? I guess I didn't have one. I thought I did. Yeah, oddly enough, there's been a lot of things that I've been reading that have led into even just that. Like, I just got I have a little subscription thing for monthly books, and I got my monthly fantasy book from one of my favorite authors, and in it, it's kind of talking about, I guess, like, folk tales about LA and things like that, and how there's a hidden world underneath and all of this stuff, and it's combining fantasy with reality in a way. Doesn't work. There's no water. How's one supposed to shower? Don't touch. There's nothing even in there. What? Oh. Don't touch. Want to make sure there's nothing behind. But just the timing on that. I'm like, I've been playing this and then I get that. That's the random fantasy book that I got for the month. Where reality and mystery collide. Folklore. I must have accidentally forgot to click on that. There we go. Pyramidic Geometry by Dr. Theodora Ash. I've been going through my library, researching pyramids and triangles. If that shape does relate to the board, as Northmore says, then perhaps our predecessors in the occult can offer some insight through their geometric knowledge. In esotericism, the triangle is closely associated with the Holy Trinity and other three-part concepts: past, present, future, mind, body, spirit. Interesting, the term board also implies multiple parts. Upright triangles in Judeo-Christian imagery indicate ascent into the rational/divine realm. Inverted, it signifies a descent into the corporeal or human realm. Naturally, the ascent is masculine and the fall is feminine. Yes, Adam and Eve. That's just a bit of old world patriarchy. It's 1964 now, and we're well past that silliness. Okay. Considering the above, what does the inverted triangle tell us about the board? They're clearly not corporeal or human. Perhaps they wish to be, or they once were? The likeliest answer is simply that theological imagery cannot help us define alien entities. But still, the pyramid seems significant. Shapes have power, and clearly so does the board. Think about the pyramids of Egypt. Yeah. Shapes absolutely do. Although those are pointing up, right? Concussed. Curious that pointing down. The fall and that makes sense. He's very smart. I wonder how much he discovered before.
Weird
Another.
place to leave an ID card, but okay.
I wonder how much he discovered before. Look, the Queen of Hearts. Before he, like, did he ever get the answers he really wanted to? I don't know. What is that? It should be different than everything else. I can't quite. Something in the absurd. Oh, it's the chicken. It's the chicken magazine. Was the chicken magazine around that long? Or has somebody else been down here? Curious. Or was it an oversight? Nothing behind. Okay, we just entered all of those. We can get up there. We don't have access into here. There's a badge in there. We need to go from... Oh, we need to take the elevator path? There's much to explore here, guys. There's so much to explore. Yeah, this should help take us down. So I powered that back up. This should take us down a level? Yeah. We were on level 2, right? Wait, what? We were on level 1? So we need to go to level 2? Is level 2 what I just saw there and didn't recognize? Oh, we're going high up. Wait, what? I need to bring... Oh. All of these wood? Okay. Maybe we were on the first one? But there has to be a way to get down there. That's now powered up, so maybe we can go higher? There's so much to explore here. What's this? Power cores. By order of Northmore, but compiled by Theodore. After numerous attempts, I've finally found a way to intercept and contain the ambient energy of the Leylands in a kind of non-Aristotelian battery that I've dubbed as the power core. This guy was so smart. He really is a huge reason for their progress with the oldest house to begin with. I admit it was difficult capturing an energy I can barely measure, much less to interact with. Luckily, it seems that the porous stone of the Foundation's caverns possesses such conductive qualities. Using stone flakes and copper wire, my power cores collect significant power. My early prototypes collected too much, in fact, but I've since reinforced the container. We don't yet know the repercussions of tapping into this power field. As a precaution, these devices should not be taken outside of the house. Ideally, the Bureau should no longer need to rely on typical energy sources. It's my greatest feat of engineering yet. I've always had an interest in invention. I like the creativity that is allowed, set within the firm boundaries of logic and physics. Father never approved, calling it a mundane science. With that in mind, I dedicate this invention to Theodore Ashe Sr. May he scowl in peace. He's sassy. I like this character. They've made a fun character, to be sure. So now we can go up to tunnel access. There's much more to explore back in the previous area, but we'll see what this takes us. The tunnel access. This is high up there. We're still in the Foundation, though. You hear those noises? Freaky. There's something in there. Are we able to get in there somehow? What's this?
Entry
Another
day plus
log 5.
51. Northmore has ordered an all-hands search for objects similar to the service weapon. He claims there are more in the house, though I don't see how he's so certain. He's been strange lately.
Wait, this is the first time that I'm thinking about it in the context of service weapon, like serving the board.
talking about joining greater causes and frequently mentioning the pyramid. After pressing him, he finally described this pyramid to me. Inverted, black, mathematically perfect. Oddly enough, Adam and the other id have shown me numerous inverted triangles painted on the cave walls. Surely there's a connection, but I don't see it yet. As far as occult symbols go, triangles are by no means rare. Flood, Levi, Kroll, they used that shape like it was going out of fashion. Standing on their base, triangles signify stability and strength.
But flipping it up.
Inverted on their points, they represent conflict and stagnation. Of course, the orientation is just a matter of perspective.
True.
Looking at the pyramid from below gives you one, from above another. Northmore says he looks up at the inverted pyramid. I have to wonder, is anyone standing over it, looking down?
The board. The board. Right? Oh, this is fascinating, guys. There's so much added context that we've received here. Okay, so we are up extremely high. Oh my goodness. And this was the back side of that. I'm gonna push this out a little bit, but we're gonna come back. There's so much more to discover there. I'm not even close to being done with that warehouse path. Lights. Control point. I can break through here. Not right now, but I can definitely get into that later. Another control point. Whoa. This is not a normal control point. I think that's a naturally occurring control point, which I didn't even think was possible. What? What? Five lines. And cairns next to it, right? That's what those are called, correct? There's so much more to it. What is this path? So much red sand. Hearing the whispers, the control points. Oh no. We've got the bad boys. Just focus on one at a time. Focus on one at a time. Go for these guys. These guys are shifting. I'm exploding everything. I mean, he's gonna have like nothing to his name. Ah! I need to go get some of this stuff. Ah! Oh, hey, let's use this. Ow! I need to go get... No! I'm falling into an abyss. Strange. Very strange. I got axed in the head. No! I'm gonna have to reset that. These guys are much more challenging in all the best ways. I was hoping that it would get a little bit more challenging. That being said, I am also using different weapons and I'm trying to use a different style of combat. But that was really cool. That was very cool. Let's fight this again. I think there's something we're meant to get here. I do think so. All right, go ahead and spawn, you goobers. One down. Run, 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 run. We need to fly as much as possible. Ooh, I like this. Explosive thing. That was well done. One down. Body flies over the ocean. Another one down. Got axes throwing from everywhere. All right, let's recharge. Where are they? Up top? We've got Chairboy. all done. Alright, another one down. Charge velocity. Some weapon mods. Ditch it. Ditch it. Leave that. Personal mod. Sources gained. That's one of the first of its kind, but I'm not worried about. Unless I'm going to actively put it on my body or weapon, I'm not too worried about using it. See, I should have used the stuff around. There's something beyond. This is taking us back out to the larger area. So many questions. Nothing that looks like a collectible, nothing to get into. The astral. What's up here?
That damn gun. Faden. Not sure she's ready.
I'm here, aren't I? I saved the Bureau once, and I'll do it again.
Let's watch that. Multimedia on log 5, which we're missing log 4. I think we're missing log 4. Here. Yeah, log 4 is missing right now.
I've served under 2 directors. 3 now, I suppose. Trench and I worked our way up together. We made it through the tough cases, the bad days, the casualties. He was the epitome of a good agent. Smart, decisive, selfless. Then he picked up that damn gun. Becoming director is a formal process overseen by the board. Lots of ritual and mystery. After that, key staff provide detailed briefs on all classified matters, past and present. But with Faden, well, there's no protocol for field promotion.
Yeah.
The girl's smart, has a good head on her shoulders. I'm trusting her to handle the hiss upstairs, while I hold them off here. All this shit with the nail, the board, I'm not sure she's ready. Besides, I work better alone.
That's fair, but sometimes you gotta trust people, especially when you're dealing with unknown forces. Like, there's no way for you to know everything that's going on here, right? There had to have been more there, right? Like, there must have been something else in there. There must be something I'm missing. Maybe here? Maybe there's some paths that I'm gonna need to break later on? Oh! I can't. Yeah, I'm gonna have to break it later. We'll have to come back through if we get that item. Okay, that's where I went through. There's that. Stop. No way. That's not what I meant to do. This is incredible. This is... I know, we have so much to go back to as well. I'm not forgetting. I am just mesmerized. Another one of those... a control point from its earliest days. More. This. I may need to start picking up a different weapon, something a little bit better. Ah! Oi! That's one of... Wait! That's not his. That's part of protocol. I gotta get this guy. Flying guys are the worst. You don't want it. Wait till I recharge. I will. Excuse me, I'm taking over your mind. Give me a second. I gotta get these back. Let me take you. Sniper, 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 sniper. I hate the snipers. Oh, thank you. Got him. Oh, it's one of these guys. Wall up. Where are you going? Okay. I just threw that up. Absolutely not. Shifting fragment. Sniper! There we go. Come on, walk forward. Walk forward, do it. Come on. I don't think it's close enough. I think that might have been it. Yes. That went a little bit better. I'm learning to work with the environment too. I want to go further in there. I know there's a lot more to gather in that. Use that as an offense means. Is there anything else in here? Got two different paths. This one takes me back over here. I would be able to go in there. But we should be able to come back here as well, so maybe we can cleanse this area. Maybe this is where we saw the red. We can clear it. Yeah. Whoa. His corruption. We clear it and then we come back and explore all the other paths that I've missed. You. One down, that should help. Are there any other that I missed? No. There is something down there, but there's... Oh, it's in there. We gotta chase the lead. There, inside of that. How am I supposed to snag that? Destroying all the hiss will lower the hiss barriers. Absolutely. We have to lift this up though because that's on the inside. Yeah. Okay, we're bringing that thing all the way up here. I don't like the noises it makes. I think it is coming up, yeah. We have to power it up too. Okay, we can destroy, wait, we can't destroy that yet. We need to get the power placed first. But I can't do that until I destroy that. How am I supposed to destroy something that's... Is there a way to see it? Oh, that works. Okay. I actually had no idea that you could just manually hit those, but now that we know that, that will be really helpful. Discovering things, even in the expansion. This feels appropriate, given how much stuff there is. How? How? How are you supposed to get through? Something on the outside, maybe? Oh wait, maybe. Or, hear me out. Was I meant to go there before? Now I'm like, take the power plant out. What? No, that's like shut. So I'm wondering if you had to do it before you restored the power here? Or maybe. Unsure. Upper warehouses. We never got 4. We did get elevator machine room. Let's go down a level. I can't. I can't. Complete the rituals in... What do you want from me? Maybe we need to go do the 4th level. Maybe that's part of it. So that was... That was for... I'm gonna fall from levitating, so let me get... Gotta remember where I've been. Okay, I remember coming into here. So we need to go down to the 4th floor, which I think is over here. There, that one. That should be the entry point that we need to restore. Yep. Yeah, we haven't been here. There could be something else unrelated, but I think this is the 4th floor. So something floor. Let's open this. Read this. Meteor Hill. AWE 3. Oh my goodness. Sawyer County, Wisconsin. Per archival mandates 8.A. This document has been edited to meet current administrative standards. Certain technology may be out of date. The retrieved material was subjected to Fellstrom's array, configuration 74B, but the tests were halted as the matter began to physically elude the equipment. Attempts to constrain the element were made, but under further stress, it became vaporous. The researchers suffered corrosive injuries prior to their deaths. The child victims at Meteor Hill recounted the material enveloping them in a pleasant manner upon making contact, but when discovered, they were blank and screaming. Bodily changes were perceived immediately. Deformities, loss of pigment in the skin and hair, and mental symptoms surfaced in subsequent examinations: confusion, heightened aggression. The Department of Public Knowledge and Diversions gave statements claiming the incident was caused by debris from poorly made Russian satellites, which the public accepted with no complications. The children were sent to the Bureau's recuperation facility in blank to receive help away from society. Meteor Hill. Is that a new one? Source gained from taking melee. AWE 3. I wonder what the very first one was. Have we seen anything that comments on that? So we must have been on 5, and that's why it wouldn't go anywhere. But now we have 4, so now we want to go to the upper warehouse. That's what it was. I kept trying to click to go down 1 level, but I already was down 1 level. All the way up. That was where we were. I should have broke that. I'm missing breaking things. Oh shoot. Dang it. We have to go down again. No, we have to write it down. We have to get rid of those his notes. Warehouse. We're just now at the warehouse. Evade ammo. No, I won't stand for this. We will go break those. I just have to... It might take a ride or two. Back down? I think there was one right here. I'll ride it all the way down facing this direction and see what I can see. There's no red this time. There's no nodes. Are you serious? There's no nodes. Strange. Unless they're only here when you go up. Or the first time that you go up. Wait, they are here. They are here. They're only present there. Got one. Okay. We're gonna have to go up and down a little bit more. There's 3 more present. And they only happen when you're going up. So as you're ascending, they're present? What do we make of that? What do we do with that? Ascending gives... I'm gonna strike this one next, and then I'll try to turn around for the other ones. I'll try to do it. Nope, not this side. That side. Did I get it? No, I didn't get it. Do you have to do all of them? Do you really have to get them all perfectly? Because that did 4 again. Okay, let's try this one more time. That's unless you know exactly which side to go to and get it perfectly every single time. That's gonna be a reach and a half. I'll try one more time, and I'll try to switch as we go up it. think I missed that one. I missed that, but I think it's the same every time. So let's try that again. I think it's left side. Okay, I'm trying again, because it is 4. Wait, I think I did it. What the heck is that? What was that? It was one of those cats. I'm screaming, sorry. I get excited. What? Do I need to do it again? I think I got it, and I did it again. That thing just popped up. What? We don't want to talk about that? It was one of the cats. The good luck cats. Unexplained things. Classic.
Another etching, like the one I used to get in here.
But not like the tree. This one is like the pyramid. How strange. Just a dead end beyond. I think. Okay, I think we know what it wants us to do. I was gonna say nothing, but whoa. We've got crazed. Okay, first of all, y'all need to relax. Ow. I am living on a prayer. I need to take somebody over. I gotta even the odds. You guys need to stop hitting me with things. There it is, there it is. Raise it, raise it. Okay, there's a healer here. Jump, jump, girl, jump. There's a healer. Get her. There we go. I'm defending myself. Where is he? I think we got it. We're started. Look, I'm trying to change things up and I think it's working. As I was. Locks, ancient, reason. That thing!
Is this the lock/key the board told me about?
That thing. What did I say? That monster that we fought in the astral plane before. It's like it's piercing this circle. But what is it? We need to repair the circle. Well done, seasoned. Only 3 keys tethers remain. Our nail is rebuilding, loosening.
Just doing my job.
Unless this is the work of something even more evil. This is the work of the monster.
First one down. Director Faden's got this covered.
4 ability points? Are you kidding me? That was a lot of fun too. That was so much fun. This expansion's great. The storytelling. I'm having fun trying new things. We've got new abilities too, which I didn't even think was gonna happen. And we got some cool cat. I would say that's a win in my books. There should be a negative place to go. I think that there's a negative spot to ride. So let's go back down to warehouse entrance. And then we're gonna keep exploring some of the paths. Because I definitely think there's more, but I don't want us to get so overwhelmed and, or not overwhelmed, but I don't want us to get fixated on this one path because I do feel like we're gonna get another upgrade. Maybe after 2 keys, they'll give us the next upgrade. Because right now there's things that I'm blocked out to that I'm not able to access presently. Oh, what was that? What floor was that? We need to go back to that floor. That's 2, I think, and then 1. We need to go back. Oh, wait, we're right there? There's way more places to this. There's so many more levels. No, there are way more levels than we're even seeing here. This is first floor, but I think there's a subfloor. I really do. Unless it's not about a subfloor. Kick this. If I can get to another level, I can raise... Wait a minute. I have an idea. If I can get to the second level, I can then call the elevator from another floor, only to come down to the first floor and then jump down below. I feel good about this. But we need to be able to get up to the next level. So let's see if we can climb up over here. I think there's still... No, there's no more hiss here. Oh, yeah. See if we can pull this off. See, look, I'm gonna have to come back here. Maybe I should have did. But how would you have accessed? Maybe your direction and your path is different. Oi. Oh, depending on which upgrade you take first. They made it seem like you only get 1, but let's be honest. I think there's more. Okay, this is where we went here. Now we're gonna... Oh, whoa! I got scared. Thought I was gonna fall there. Yeah, check it out. I haven't been to this level. Can I call it from here? Yes, I can. Then we go down to the very bottom. Also, another
Another ID card.
Another ID card.
For a cartographer.
Cartographer. Meteor Hill Summary. AWE3. Same thing. Per archival mandates 8.A, this document has been edited to meet current administrative standards. Certain terminology may be out of date. This paradimensional occurrence consisted of 3 sequential sinkholes induced by subterranean implosions revealing foreign material of magmatic qualities. Event response. A local chapter of the Youth Science League were participating in an archaeological dig on the hill when the event occurred. Many boys were injured in the resulting collapse. Some touched the magma directly. Bureau agents arrived at the scene 7 days after the incident. Samples of the lava-like material were taken. The area was quickly sealed off from the public at our recommendation. Our aim was to ensure all remnants of the material were rendered inoffensive, but the magma descended too deeply into the earth to retrieve. Foul-smelling odors were detected in the area, which were hypothesized being the dissipated elements vapor trail left at the scene. All acquired materials was delivered to Washington for examination in the Bureau's on-site laboratories. Right, because we're experiencing one of these houses. Can you imagine what it would be like to get to go to more than just this? Which we know there's got to be more. Okay, now if... Oh, you guys, come off it. Ugh. Just gonna have to smash everybody. Jesse, smash! Okay, I didn't mean to smash that guy. These things do happen. Okay, let's seize him. They see me seize him. They hate him. I think he's the only one left, though. So, I think I need to kill my own creation. Sorry. Okay, before we go down there, here, abilities. We have 7 abilities. Guys, we finally get to do... I think we might get all of the abilities. I don't know. We'll see. Shield rush. While holding a shield, use evade to rush at enemies and knock them back. I want that. Then with our bonus points, guys, we still have 3 more points. So we could go down this web, or we do 100% shield rush damage and absolutely wreck them. Done. Next question. Okay, so after that, we can't unlock this, so we got to go down this path. So 3, 3, and then 4. That's going to cost so many ability points. Maybe we should start seizing. Although I do want to upgrade melee, but melee is surprisingly... Melee must be broken when you get it. We can reset our abilities too. Just don't know if I want to waste the source points. Oh no, but this would be blocked, isn't it? No! Doesn't make sense. It would be blocked. Well, shoot. Why can't I get rid of this dang fencing? So how am I supposed to get down there? I thought I was doing something. I thought I was so clever. Clever girl. There's documents in there. There's a last level here. The last level. The last melon. Let's try going up this path and seeing if it takes us anywhere. Anything up here? Oh, we almost missed this ID tag. Is this like the collectible?
ID cards.
Is this the
Security
collectible?
chief.
Security chief. The collectible for this area, maybe. There's a lot of spaces to climb up. You've got one there, one all the way up there. There's so many spots. The crossroads. I think what I'd like us to do is we will come back. There is so much more to discover, and don't get me wrong, I will get there. Well, let's give it a good old... We're on the warehouse entrance. We have all of them. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There must be a path that I haven't been to. Let's go power. I need to be able to see where we're missing one. See, look, that's a room in between. And we've been there. That was the secret room that we got access to. So this is room 2. There's almost like one in between each of them. So now let's go to 3 because we did do the one in between. There's essentially a level between them. So now we go to tunnel access, and I guarantee that there's another one that we can pop into. There, document. Okay. So what we need to do from here is find our exit, if there is an exit. There's not an exit. No, there should be. There should be. Yes. Okay, so we're looking for the entrance to the next place. So we're gonna get some height on this. It's not this side. It's not this side. It's here. There it is. Boom. Hidden location too. Nice. So that's second ability point. Let's go ahead and bring the elevator up here. So, or back down here. So the elevators can go up into half locations. Northmore medical results. To Dr. Rosen from Dr. Northmore, or Director Northmore. Confidentiality order. Frank, I have reviewed your report of my latest medical. I was disappointed to see that you believe my connection to the service weapon and the board are products of delusion, brought on by the stresses of leadership. You witnessed my feats firsthand. You yourself declared my body temperature impossible. These are no delusions. They are the product of divine collaboration. The board has awoken in me a power beyond your understanding, and that power will only continue to grow. Your job is to merely ensure that I survive my gift, and with absolute discretion. To that end, my gifts are best used with a degree of mystery that your needles and probes betray. No further medicals shall be required. I forbid you to speak on this matter with your colleagues, especially Dr. Ash. Under no circumstances do I want him involved. Keep your mouth shut and keep me alive. The board knows what I have become, and theirs is the only opinion that counts. Sincerely, Director Northmore. Broderick Northmore, to be more precise. I need to go through and get rid of them. Okay, so another secret location found. It takes two to make a thing go right. We're going back to tunnel access, making sure that we're not missing anything. They could be on the other side too. Okay, this was 3. We've been here, so now we go up to 4. See if there's an in-between. Could be on either side. Scary business. Path. This was straight up to 4. So 4 has a very small path. This is 4? This is 4. So now we go up to 5. Making sure we're not missing a single spot. But we still have to figure out how to get to there. There's one below this. And that. Although, wait. Why can I, wait. Is it the wall can break? It lets me focus on it for all of like 1 second. Wow. It was so much more simple than I had even begun to think. The answer was there all along, shifting fragments. And now we need to find our exit, and we need to look for 1 level below this. There. Wait. Hello. But this isn't considered a secret location? I guess because it has a... Foundation etchings. Compiled by Dr. Theodore Ash. My explorations of the Foundation have resulted in yet another mystery. A fascinating series of etchings on large stone tablets. The tablets themselves are likely not native to the Foundation, seen as they're slabs of sedimentary stone, quite different from the cave's categorization-defying rock. Their placement and form are also too intentional to be naturally occurring. But who braved this place to carry them in? And for what purpose? I discovered a 5-point macro entanglement between the tablets, with the pillar at its center. These links seem to extend beyond our level of consciousness, to some astral realm I can't detect. Is Northmore's board somehow tied to this? The etchings on these tablets are similarly curious. They differ from cave paintings in style and technique, so are clearly not of the same origin. Are they the visual narration of some event? Or do they indicate intent, a wish, a plan? They only seem to consist of a tree and the pillar. But the sizes of either are inconsistent. What does that signify? I'm missing key pieces of this puzzle, and it's unlikely I'll ever find them. Some of the mystery that that's in this, it reminds me of, there's an overarching title to the series, but the Riddle of the Sphinx games that I played growing up with my family. But there was an overarching title to it. It was called something specific. Did I enter that cave? I think I did. Okay, so now we go up to 5. Go back to 5. Oh, it's dark in here. Go back to 5, and then we'll see if there's something between 5 and 6. Floor 5, we've now accessed as much as I've been able to see. Floor 6, and then the only thing that I can think that I can't get into right now is the below room, but that might be blocked by breaking things. Oh wait, shoot, I'm not looking, wait. Oh yeah, this is fine, this was the cat. Yeah, because the cat was the in-between. And then this was here. So now we will go all the way down to first floor. How are you supposed to get to bottom? A locked door, unless maybe there's an ID badge that we eventually get that can open that door. I feel like one of the IDs we should have should be able to gain us entry, right? Maybe if we find Dr. Ash's, perhaps. But for now, I'm really happy with how far we've taken this section of the cave. I would like us to fast travel back to the initial point because there's a couple stuff that we can access now that we have our newfound ability. And then we'll get one more key. The flow of this expansion is really nice. Not nearly the same fire hose of information that was in the first one. Or in the dark place. Okay. I'm not worried about it. I'm just gonna skedaddle out of here. So not crossroads. We want to go back there. Cave system. I want to run back to the very beginning, which normally I wouldn't. We'll get back to the crossroads. I can't break that. We'll get back via the good old-fashioned way. Yes, but there is much for us to explore with our new things. We'll walk back. But we need to go even further back. To the beginning of the beginning. Oh, come off it. This is good, though. They do drop shifting fragments. But I need the other stuff. The weird things. Okay, looking at the map, this was where we saw that off branch that I needed to be able to do this. To be able to get. I thought I was gonna die. I got scared. There's another one up here. You need both skills to get this. Wow. Charged velocity boost. Projectile speed. That's a good one. Oh, wow. That's night and day. Plus 80. Plus 67. 61. Okay, that gets rid of a lot of those extras. And yeah. This one's minus 17, minus, oh, get rid of that one. Okay, so we're gonna have to come back here. Tis fine. So now let's walk back to Site Delta and we'll go all the way to the crossroads, but there's a couple places that we can now access, including these back and forth areas that I was obsessed trying to reach and I couldn't reach. I think there's gonna be some good stuff behind here. Some good knowledge. Stuff all the way up there. Bring this. I can't believe we're reaching it. The chasm. But a different entrance into the chasm, no? Oh, it broke. There's even more. There's nothing here. Huh. I can't help but shake the feeling that something would spawn after I've gone somewhere else. This must overlook the chasm from a different angle, right? No, this is, well, I don't know actually. We need to light it up. Yeah, it's a different section of the chasm. What? What is happening? What are these bones? You guys, are you seeing this? VHS tape supplement. VHS cassette tape. Acquisition 11/17/1978. This item's creation is the source of much research and debate. It was a product of the Bureau's first attempts to film blank entity A-001. During Operation Shallow Tide, an agent was able to conceal themselves in an area frequented by Aughty. Aughty was around in 1978. Well, I mean, that makes sense. I mean, he's on the older side of things. At which point they began filming. The agent reported that the video camera showed no signs of disturbance during the filming. Later, when reviewing the footage, the research staff became mesmerized by its altered effect. Measures were taken and altered evaluation began. Never before had Bureau personnel been so closely involved in the creation of an altered item. The experiment was quickly replicated, though not with the same results. The footage was simply useless in every subsequent attempt. This event spawned a great debate as to whether altered items are created by paranatural entities, intentionally or otherwise. Similar experiments were prohibited soon after. See the Ash Act for details. as the creation of altered materials was deemed an action the Bureau should not engage with. The creation of them, yeah. What are you supposed to do with this? Close. I don't have access to that. Freaky. There must be something that will bring us back there. Maybe in restoring the power in multiple, well, that charged up the power over there for us to be able to see it, but we can't access it still. Maybe some of the other paths that feel like thresholds will illuminate it. It also wants us to go into a funky far place. Okay, there's more over here to explore. We'll have to come back to that. I was like, what? Not today, buddy boys. Get out of here. Oh, we've got flyers. You're so lucky you missed that. Yeah, enjoy 3 at the same time. We're becoming so strong. Oh, hey, we need to try the shield dash. Yes, we need to shield dash too. I forgot about that. We did get that. We're trying new things. We're trying new things. Evade energy cost. Yeah, the -25 is fantastic. If I decide to ever put that back on. I know I haven't been changing my mods too much, so we might want to swap that around in future episodes. Wait. How am I supposed to get up? I don't see anything that I can pull out, like in the previous area. There's nothing for me to grab. Right? There's nothing to give me that boost. Huh. Well, that's concerning. I guess we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Let's see. Cave system, cave bleed. We're not gonna be able to get to that, so let's fast travel back to the center point. Yeah, because we can't, well, we could, you know what, let's keep walking. Let's not, I want to avoid fast traveling as much as possible. Look at the striations in the cave. Kind of freaky. At the very top. Nothing that helps me with that. Not currently, at least. Ooh, this stuff though. Oh, wait. There was something that was blocking me here before. What was this one again? Oh, yeah. Wait. But there's nothing for me to pull on the side with. Now that's strange. Yeah, there's none of that rock. And I thought all of our problems had been solved. Oh, how naive. That we need to break through, but I can't do it yet. There's probably gonna be enemies that spawn here. We're just gonna float through. That's the same thing. That one's gonna require something else. Something different. I feel like there's gotta be an outfit that you get from here, like a foundation outfit. I'm almost due for an outfit change. Wait. What are you doing here?
I heard Pope saying Marshall's down here. Why isn't she reported in?
Did I call? There's other doctors. Okay, so we brought the team down here? I must have missed that part. I definitely missed that. 3. Mods. I still can't afford them because the remote thoughts are shaded. But I could do a 5, but at this point I'm waiting for 6 onlys. Okay, so I guess I called everybody down here.
Hey, try not to launch me, Director. Yeah, I'm just kidding.
Okay. Emily, she's here.
Jesse, hey!
Hey.
Emily, what are you doing down
Yeah.
here, Emily?
What do you mean? You called me down, remember?
I'm pretty sure I didn't.
No.
No, that's right. You didn't. But then, I remember you needing me to come here. I mean, you even told me how to get in. Let's just chalk it up to synchronicity so we can get to work.
She takes everything in stride. The board called me down here to deal with the situation. The astral plane is...
Colliding with our world, I know. Isn't it fascinating? I never even considered that the astral plane could be a physical volume expanding beyond its dimensional container. The bleed is localized to this area, but its growth rate seems steady. Given time, it will consume the entire Bureau, and possibly beyond.
Of course, another large
That's when I'm here
threat.
to stop. The board told me to fix the nail over there by dismantling 4 locks in the astral plane. Funny, I think it's put itself back together a bit.
So that could be due to the law of inverse exchange. For every associated component you remove, this nail reconstructs. Or possibly some variation of anti-sympathy. Don't worry, I'll look into it. Did you notice all the Bureau infrastructure? It looks like there was a research team stationed down here at some point. Do you think Darling knew about this?
I'd put money on it.
At the sand.
That reminds me.
Yeah.
Have you seen Marshall? She contacted me over the hotline, but then I saw her walking around.
I haven't seen her. The hotline only connects to extraplanar entities. Or dead people. But Marshall's proved time and time again that she's a survivor.
Could be one of both.
That's exactly what I thought.
Anyway, I've been looking into the minerals growing down here. Have you noticed how they insist on maintaining a certain form? Maybe some sort of a state memory, or they consciously prefer a certain shape?
I think we're on a clock here, Emily. I need to stop the astral bleeding before it brings the oldest house down. See what you can find out from the nail in the meantime.
Oh, she looks so defeated there.
And send out some rangers to look for Marshall. She may be in trouble.
Will do, Jesse. If you see anything interesting, remember to take detailed notes.
I mean, I found all of those things. We're gonna talk to her again. Pope's collection.
All the tests I run on the nail keep...
Wait, is that different? It's different than the nail. Talk to Pope. Pope's, wait, what? Pope's collection.
Back is nonsense.
It's somebody here.
Instruments have already broken.
I never called her, which makes me feel like all of this is once again just inside of my head or a simulation or somebody else is writing the story, because that's just a convenient plot thing. I thought it in my brain, but then she switched and I just, something doesn't feel right about that.
Take that as a sign to pack it in.
Is this like all in my
I
brain?
can take you for... Jesse, you're back. So did you find anything noteworthy? The original Bureau expedition down here left so much interesting stuff behind.
Like their ID cards.
Yeah.
I picked up a weird one. It's pretty old.
Oh, wow, look at that. Yeah, I found a few ID cards myself. Or, more accurately, the Rangers found them for me.
Are you starting a collection?
I'm going for the whole set. I kid, of course.
Oh,
But I suppose
it
they are
is.
sort of like baseball cards.
It
except
is.
for Bureau stuff from the 60s. Hey, the one you found is different than mine. It looks like it's a higher clearance level.
I need that.
A rare one, then. Want to keep it, Emily?
Yeah, I absolutely do. But I think you should hang on to it for now. High clearance access might come in handy.
Sounds like you have something in mind.
Guilty. See, I've been going through Dr. Ash's notes, or the ones I can find anyway. Like Darling, he seemed to enjoy hiding his most relevant research. From what I gather, there is another floor beneath the warehouse.
I
with
knew
a special
it.
lab that requires 5 high-level staff members just to access.
Oh,
Here, take this.
you're
It's
brilliant,
an old
Emily.
skeleton key. Something else the Rangers found.
Yes.
I give them $5 for every useful trinket they bring me.
I'm gonna
Smart.
assume this key is my ticket to that lower floor. And that super secret lab you mentioned.
Bingo bango, as Dr. Darling used to say. Look, keep your eyes peeled for more ID cards around the warehouse. If Ash's notes are reliable, and I'm sure they are, then 5 is the magic number.
5. I realize now that my confusion set in with Pope because I'm sitting here thinking about the Pope of the church. Even though, like, for the duration of the game, I just call her Emily. I very quickly forgot that her last name was Pope. So when I saw Pope's collection, I'm like, who's Pope? Who's Pope? Pope tells Jesse about the 5 old bureau ID cards needed to access Dr. Ash's restricted lab below. Well, it's a good thing that we weren't banging our head against that wall for too long. We're going back to the nail, though, because, well, does it show us where they are? No, it just shows us that. Wait, we only need 1 more ID card. There might be 1 more in that area. They must all be in that area. So that means there's 1 more that I missed. The nail. Jessie explores the warehouse where the initial Bureau research team first studied the oldest house. She completes the ritual found at its top. I lost my train of thought there when they were talking, or I like blacked out there for a second because it's the first time that I've ever looked at their mouth movements, and it's all I can see now when they're talking. I never looked at it before, and now I can't stop fixating on it, and it's unfortunate because it's distracting me. It's completely distracting me.
The Rangers have tapped into an old radio network they found around the Foundation. So if you need backup, just call them at one of the stations.
Okay. The Foundation.
How did the Hiss get into the Foundation?
Same way we did, I imagine. But you need to remember that the Hiss are the embodiment of persistence. Their nature seems to be one of force, to find every possible vulnerability and exploit it. Their only goal is consumption.
I'm sure there's plenty of goodies for them down here. The nail,
Yeah.
for instance.
If the Hiss could corrupt the nail, I'm sure they would have by now. It must not interest them in its broken state. They could be distracted by the numerous unknown paranatural materials I'm sure are lying around. These are the roots of the oldest house. The Hiss will find plenty of ways to make trouble.
They're pretty good at that.
Yeah. Astral bleed.
So you've never heard of the Foundation, huh?
I've never even seen the name referenced. Clearly it's highly classified, but for what reason? The problem with these kinds of closed-off hidden areas is that they were likely sealed for good reason. But now no one is left to tell us what that reason was.
No kidding.
Any guesses why the Bureau would hide something like this?
I only know what I've observed. This place is spatially rigid, which means it doesn't shift like the rest of the oldest house. And before you ask why that is, I have to admit that I'm clueless.
Fair.
There's some signal interfering with my equipment, making it hard to get a clear reading. It's being emitted from the floor. Maybe I should have brought a jackhammer.
The astral plane is already taking chunks out of this place, Emily. Let's not add to it.
So we always have... What? I'm trying to factor in the astral plane.
So let me get this straight. The astral plane is bleeding into the Foundation.
Correct.
And that's happening because the nail is damaged.
I'd say it's a bit more than damaged, but yes, that is my understanding.
So what's the connection between the nail and the astral plane?
It's a good question. See, I always pictured objects of power as strings between our plane and the astral.
Yes.
If the nail has a similar relationship, then maybe it's more accurate to think of it like plumbing. Now that the nail is busted, sewage is gushing everywhere.
Oh.
Not the prettiest metaphor.
Yeah. All right, but that's okay.
I
She
should
gave
get
us
back out there.
more than I...
Agreed. The astral bleed won't stop itself.
I do worry about my staff's health. I just don't think she slept this entire time. I worry about her. Foundation pillar. Compiled by Dr. Theodore Ash. Did I miss this at the beginning? The pillar found in the crossroads is best described as an onyx spike that protrudes from the cave floor like an imposing stalagmite. Despite its aggressive silhouette, the structure has an undeniable allure. Freud would certainly have something to say about the pillar's overly erect nature, but I'm more drawn to Whitmore's essay on dynamic layers, structures within structures, the fractal mirror in every beam. Given its significant location, I believe the pillar is either the very heart of the oldest house, or an intrusion within the heart. Or perhaps it's like the husk of a seed, from which the oldest house sprouted. Dradia wrote that the great architecture isn't built, it grows. But then why does the pillar look so different from the rest of this place's concrete walls and rocky caverns? It's easy to see it as an anomaly, buried artifact, a foreign body, a demonic phallus. I wonder if this pillar is any more welcome here than we are. I was kind of picturing it like a nail, you know, like a nail in the side of someone, right? When you have essentially, what am I thinking here? Like a splinter. Like what if it's a splinter in the oldest house? This, I think, should give us the other side of the warehouse. Yeah. Perfect. This might be a hidden location. Fly, my pretty. Well, probably not. It's just the other side of this. But a girl can dream. Shield efficiency, and now we're on the other side of this. And we've completed that piece. Okay, so in order to get over there, I have to find a way that it's just a chasm. That side. I think we need to get to that side in order to go further. Because I can't go through the base question mark. I don't have the right ability. It's terrifying. The nothingness. Let's just make sure, but that's not gonna be our entrance, is it? Yeah, you can already see it. There's no way I can access it through there. We must have to fly. There. Thank goodness we put everything into levitate, guys. Levitate's really pulling through for us. Such a useful skill to have too. Okay, here we go. Let's pull out the second nail. Or repair the second key. Get the key? Repair the nail, get the key. The second key. What are words? Oh, you've got to be kidding. Enemies in a game? There couldn't possibly be. We've got spores. Where did he go? We got Death Stars, Death Stars. I think we should walk on these planks. I think we should stay towards that. I'm hearing something. Though sure, but something else. I love that as a... I need to swap weapons. Something's trying to shoot me. Something's successfully shooting me. They're not just trying to shoot me, they are succeeding. That's a piercing blow. Oh! Oh, that's painful to see. The different shapes here, too. Help me. Save me. I do believe all of those key cards are just given, like, within that area. But I think that there might be some key cards I can't base camp. I think there's some that I can't access because of... Wait, so then there's something else down here. There's some that I can't access because I don't have the other ability. But I can access this. Whoop. There it is. Nice. All right. Go down to base camp. Oh my gosh, it's been over an hour. Time this expansion, let's see if we can find a control point. Not to pause this video, but I gotta go fill up my water. Ew! I hate it. Come here. I got really lucky there. There's more. There's always more. See the hiss essence everywhere. Right. Oh, that's a big boy. That's a big boy. That's a big boy. I don't like that. Keep moving to the side. I'm just gonna fall down. I'll let myself fall down on that one. Oh my gosh, I need a save point. That's something that I can't access right now. Where did he go? Oh, he's still there. He is very much still there. Need to get around to the other side. Oh, come on. Need to get up to the tippy top. Oh, there's something blocking this too. Oh, there we go. And then he's up here. He's so chonky. What am I so? I need to stay from afar. That's not a melee situation. Not a melee situation. I think this is gonna put us back at the center. I think so. Yeah. All right. Let me run to the bathroom real quick and then we'll come back and we'll get our second key. Let's get back there and take our sweet time. I think that was me and my body rushing because it was like, girl, you need to go to the bathroom. You need water. You need to hydrate. Hydrate or die. I'm gonna make it. That was a struggle bus right there. Let's go look on this side. I just have this urge to fly out there, even though I know I would just result in death. I want to see. Hey, look up there. I think there's something up there. Yeah. I wonder if we're able to get up there from... I don't think I have the height for that, do you? Whoa. Do you think there's something up there that would enable us to jump that? Oh yeah. There's multiple. I just don't think I'm going to... Oh yeah. All right, let's land. How would I get up there? Maybe I come from the other side because that would be a lot to hit that. Pull this one out. That's nice though. If I hadn't looked around like that, I don't think I would have seen that. Unless there is another way to get out there. Okay, we went on that side. We're going back through the geysers. Ooh, woo. Just follow the planks. Wait, that's, I'm glad we got to see that. The way that it splatters all over the screen. It's unique. That's where we went for, wait, yes. Down here. We need to find another control point. I love how the sand kind of sparkles too, just because of little rocks in it. Little pebbles splattering it. Okay, let's get that guy. Oh, this is perfect. I can use this as a defensive measure. You know, there are some cases where I think it's perfectly reasonable to swap your weapon to something that's more effective. Yeah, enjoy that, sucker. Bring this up. Do. Excuse me. Bodies, bodies. Bring this up. He sees us. Walk forward. Bam. Nicely done. Live and learn. Okay, we're not falling in that. This corner. 2 on this side. And then there were none. Oh, that thing's gonna explode. Oh! I thought it was a proximity thing for a second. Let's see if there's anything up there that he was guarding or something. Nice. She won't grab onto that. Okay, any hidden paths? No, not that I can see. come so far from falling and dying to fall damage, right?
This area looks newer. Is it from the upper floors?
But wait, what? That's been added here. I guess so. That was kind of funny. They knew exactly what they wanted. They wanted that to be fun with having that. But I guess you didn't even need to do that because you could have just gone around, right? But there's something nice about the official entrance. Complete the ritual in the collapsed department. Base camp, the collapsed department. No documents? A threshold. There's multiple to the right and left. We should check them out. Oh, this stuff again. Maybe there's multiple cats to collect.
There's something behind that his barrier.
I can't break that. Not without my gun. But there... Oh, I thought there was something there. Can I go to that path? I think we need to be able to shoot through it. Look at this stuff growing up. There. If that helps me get up. But there's so much more to this place. Look up, look down. I wonder if we can get to that far side. If there even is anything there. Base camp. Base camp's that way. This is blocked, but is the other side blocked? Look at the fragments up there. I wouldn't be able to get up there, but I think I can... I think I can get to the third one. Look at that one up there, too. Right, left, up. There's a sheen on one of the things up there that's confusing me. Data entry. This is like the oldest house. Wait. The collapsed apartment. Is this in any relation to... This is not the investigations. This is something completely different, right? That same photo. Trench. And you thought I wasn't gonna get in here. Okay, I'll wait. Lights are freaking out. Shift account part 1. To whoever finds this, I am containment processes. Wait. I am containment processes designer. Processes designer, Jean. Okay. Jean. Is it Jean? Jean Gibbs. And I'm writing this document. I'm writing this to... What am I... Let me reset. Hold on. I am containment processes designer, Jean Gibbs, and I'm writing this to document the largest building shift to ever occur. Here are the facts. A considerably large section of the containment sector, including the processes and protocols offices, our research facilities, and a fair chunk of the fire break has been yanked down to a chasm that reaches far beyond lobby level, I think. It was a violent shift, and I regret to report several casualties. Injuries were sustained by all, but many of us, myself included, are still mobile. We've set up a base camp and started triaging. There are little supplies. We explored our surroundings and found caverns of all things. They got brought down, some survived, and then they found this place that was so secret they had no idea. Crazy. We explored all of our surroundings and found caverns of all things. Maybe we're in some kind of cave threshold? Like the quarry? Whoever we are, we're not the first. There are some rusty power cores, old lights, signs, infrastructure. What was this area used for? And why did they seal it off? Why have we never heard of it? More importantly, how are we going to get out? Jean, I don't know. Are they gonna get out is the better question. Did they ever get out, I guess is the question. That's part 1. That tells us there's a second part. That maybe, maybe it's at base camp. This is cool. I think we do want to bop over to base camp. That might be part 2. Open this. Hit this. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get to base camp. Kiev. A series of reverberating sounds observed in downtown Kiev with no clear point of origin. The event was witnessed by the city's general public. This is AWE 37. Mental and physical symptoms were reported, including aphasia, sleep paralysis, and excess blank in the reported individuals. Due to the brief nature of this event, Overseas Bureau agents were not able to respond while it was active. Immediately upon arrival, agents collected audio recordings taken by local witnesses. All Bureau monitoring stations located at global junctions of acoustic amplification were directed to monitor any auditory events of similar pitch, wavelength, and duration in an effort to trace echoes or epicenters. In the following weeks, similar cases were reported from both various amateur sources and Bureau stations in major cities across the globe. The subsequent events diminished in volume and frequency per each occurrence. Event is believed to be generated by planar friction, though this is not confirmed. See file 71849-062 for full hypothesis. Kiev, Ukraine, 0813-2011. Before we move forward, let's see if we can find a secret place. I think that base camp. That's where we're gonna find the second part. That's what it's trying to tell, I think, a player, that it's trying to tell you that you can get over there. Put 2 and 2 together? Come on. No. No. What? There's more of those cats. This is not base camp. Guys? There's 2 opened. There's, well, 1 opened. I must have to discover more cats? In order to get base camp, we need to get more cats. What the heck? I guess I did get the gold cat, but I don't remember uncovering another cat, right? Okay. Base camp. Hidden by a cat. Of course. Because why wouldn't it be? Oh, I know what it is. There must be one more hiss node. We were getting those cats every time that we cleared the hiss nodes. Look, there's 1, 2, 3. We're gonna need a lot more cats because it's only opening 1. Unless I have 1 and 2 open and there's 1 more cat. There must be 1 more cat somewhere that we haven't discovered. Blocked by hiss or some secret area. What is this?
Director FADEN here. Dispatch a ranger to this location.
Make way for the director!
Okay. Data entry and filing. The collapsed department. I have... How did they get here in time? It's like they knew exactly what I needed. I gotta keep my guy alive. Oh, this is cool though. I got you, stay alive. That would be enough. Let's seize. Boom. I like how the health refills too. Seize everybody. Seize. I think we can get more. Need to pick up these orbs, pick up these orbs. Who is putting in some work on me? Somebody, I gotta get in here. I gotta hide for a second. Let me see what I can do here. Ow! We gotta switch our weapon up, guys. It's not time for spin. We gotta switch back to grip. Gotta burst through here. Gotta get these. It's because they're flying super high and I'm unfortunately not. Let's try to seize one of these guys. I keep pressing the wrong button. That person, whoever's up here, you, stay alive. Coming up here. What? He just fell. What are you doing? I will seize you as you... Boom. Okay, hopefully he can help us. We've got our normal ranger. Our ranger is crushing it. Seize him too. There's one person left in here. And who else? One more. I want to do this. Oh. Yeah, because now if I dashed, it damages them 100%. So you just do this. Who's left? Who's left? It's getting messy in here. Sniper. Wait, I see that line. Sniper. Stay alive, dude. There. Got that one. Tokens. I think that's almost it. There's a couple more. Get those headshots. Beautiful. We did it. Good job, dude. You survived. You almost did it. Nice. I think I'm done with weapon mods. I gotta get rid of some of the ones that are... Ooh. Ammo recovery on taking explosive damage. That's nice. I'm getting rid of the 3s. I know that there's some unique ones, but I'm getting rid of them. I know I haven't seen all of them. Being wasteful. We gotta make space. 34, 36, get rid of 34. And what? We're done with personal mods too? There's so many personal mods that I'm not even using anymore though. Like I'm kind of stuck with the ones that I really like. Like I have the ones that I use all the time. 18. What was this one? 19. Yeah. 25 though. Get rid of this one. And these rushers. Get rid of both of these ones. Okay. That will do it for now. Let's look into every single office. What is that? What in the glowing thing is that? What is... That looks like a desert through that. We're not even at the collapse department yet. This was a cool fight area though, especially because of the high ground and everything. Check every lower building. I like my ranger. Oh, they're so cute. Break into here. Office rules of conduct. Go across over here. I know, I'm absolutely destroying it. Can I break that? I must have already caused that break. Nothing in here. Clocks. Posters. Nothing. Love these lamps so much. Let's take this so that we have light. Excuse me, sir. Just at least for a little bit. Light up the dark places. Okay, Ranger, I think this is where you and I go separate ways because I gotta get up to the 2nd level. And I don't think... Oh, my... Never mind. I guess you're up, sir? He's like, you will not escape me so long as I live. Oh, my spawning Ranger. Well, we love someone who's attentive, I suppose. Even if they are blocking my path in and out. Okay. Anything on this level? Nothing, nothing. Is that something in there? Nope, just the sheen on that. Nothing here either. These are great offices though. I mean, this is a fun place. Nothing in there, nothing in there. Just waiting for him to spawn. Oops. Nothing. Oh, I hear the hiss. But I still don't believe that there's not something in here. All of these cubicles and no loot? We would see the X from here. So that's no. That makes me think of Night Springs in Arizona. The mountains and everything. Explore it all. No. Okay, nothing. 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 But is there a secret place? I don't think so. Going up as high as I can. All right, let's go. Okie dokie. Anything on this side? Just wondering. Anything on this side? Nope. Okay, come on, Ranger. Sir. Sir. There must be some enemies somewhere up here. Bathrooms.
Someone call a plumber.
It's okay. That is not the bathroom we're looking for. Computer program. Dear House of Representatives, my husband Francis read an article before he died about how the universe was really just a computer program. He believed it. I thought it sounded silly, but now I think he was right. Francis was hit by a car a few months ago. A drunk driver. I don't think it was supposed to happen. My neighbor's son, Jeremy, broke one of our windows with a football a week before Francis died. Francis yelled at Jeremy for it. It was a bit harsh. This is important because I see Jeremy on his computer through the living room window. He's on it all the time. His mother says he is a computer whiz. I think Jeremy is operating the computer program. And he changed the universe so that driver would hit Francis. He did it to get back at Francis for yelling at him. Is there a way to change the computer and make Francis come back? I have some money if it's expensive. I don't know how these things work. I don't care if Jeremy gets in trouble or not. I just want Francis to come home. Francis and I were very happy together. I can feel him not being here. And I know it's not right. Sincerely, Stephanie. I was thinking Stephanie Meyer. Like, wait a minute. The Twilight Zone, Twilight, vampires. It's all been vampires the whole time. Confirmed. Is there something else in it? Well, be careful of the bathrooms that you walk into, lest you end up in a astral plane. The whole in. I was like, please be normal. Please be normal. It's about time that they did something with the bathrooms though, so I liked that. Evaluation hall. Look at that phone. My ranger's gone. Nothing up top. Where does this take us? To the collapse department. Maybe he stays in that sector and he's not allowed to leave. Wait, but now they're in the fire break. That's where I came from. They've now pushed into the fire break. Collapse department straight through here. Wow, we need more cats. Evaluation hall. It's cool to see an entire collapsed apartment. I mean, sucks for them. Sorry, no, not cool. You know what I mean. Launch ammo. So many things. So many weapon mods. Get out of here. Be gone. I'm gonna have to start just breaking the force too. Or I need to maybe start switching my mods up. So we need to get into there. We can't break into here. We've got that there. Nothing up high. Bathrooms again. Of course there is. Locked. Of course. Is that the magazine, the newspaper? Socks and ballerinas. Control point pass. Nothing conduct. I see it, Polaris. I see it. Check the gym bags. This feels so much like the field training space. Complete the ritual in the collapsed apartment. There's so much more here. And a shelter space? Yeah, we haven't seen, wow, we haven't seen a shelter space in, of course. Right. Cool. Cool. I do have the right access for this. Must be my high level clearance. Because these are related to our old, yeah. Okay, so I can open that up. Send to 325, Monday 10, sticking it to Marshall. I did see something that said to Marshall. Fragments.
You're listening to America Overnight, a beacon in the darkest recesses of possibility for more than 29 years. We have another letter from a listener. This one's unsigned, but postmarked from Toledo.
Toledo.
It says, Dear America Overnight, I have the most wonderful appliance for your listeners. It is a miracle of God. A fondue set. A fountain.
What?
A blessed gift. Blessed is spelled with a capital B. Go on, they write. Dive on in. It is molten hot. Perfect for meat. No signature. As far as I know, no fondue set was sent to us here at the studio. Just this letter.
I don't like that.
I think there's something else in the envelope. Some kind of black powder with white shards in it. Bone, maybe? Karen. What is this? Karen? We're on the air, Karen. Where are you? What? What's this powder in the booth? Is this ash? Oh God. Karen? How do I cut to commercial?
What?
You're listening to America Overnight, a beacon in the
29 years and something gets sent to them. Black mystery powder, something that caused almost missed that. Kiev supplement. The other half to Kiev. Recordings of the audio phenomena were uploaded onto the internet shortly after the event. These records circulated rapidly on popular message boards. The communications department utilized this exposure by creating Sky Trumpet Hoax videos and posting related theories to spread confusion and draw attention away from the event's paranatural origin. Industrial noise, particularly the sound of metal drilling, was found to be a widely accepted explanation. Theories about the sounds emanating from the Earth itself, known as seismic hum, emerged from the public itself and were encouraged by the Bureau to generate further misdirection and eventual public disinterest. Witnesses of the events were monitored and discreetly afterwards. Observed symptoms were consistent with blank deprivation, but subsided after 12 to 15 days. The length of the symptoms directly correlated to the individual's proximity, unsheltered, to the supposed epicenter. One linked, although accidental, casualty can be listed. See the effects of the planar friction on hearing aids in file 14-200-1010. Supplement. Kiev. Okay, so we can't go into there. Collapsed department. How will we get to 4 more keys? It doesn't even look like there's that many spaces. Shift account 2. Gibbs reporting in. It has been 8 days since the collapse and still no sign of any rescue efforts. The Bureau is either completely unaware of our situation or are incapable of helping us. Or Trench decided not to send anyone down. Or Northmore. The Bureau is either, or maybe it's intentional. How many times have we seen the Bureau not give 2 craps about its own hardworking staff when they go missing in this place? How many times do we let it slide thinking, oh, at least it wasn't me? Too many, I'm ashamed to admit. Anyway, there have been some developments. Strange crystals have begun growing through the walls. They seem to block some corridors, but not others. The path to the caves is always left open, but we're not sure why. Luckily, the crystals keep out the astral spike. One's been hounding us for days. John, Nikolai, and Sarah went to try and find a radio, but never came back. We think the spike got them. I think it's hunting us. The astral spike. Doug says spikes only exist in the astral plane, so why the heck is one here? What the heck is one doing here? If we get out of here, I'm hiring a lawyer. These are unsuitable working conditions. Ooh, that's not gonna go over well with the Bureau. I would not be writing that in any complaint of any sort. I wouldn't trust that. There's one free in here, isn't there? There's gonna be a shift. Transit control. There's gonna be an astral shift. Of course, one got in here because the breaches were starting to happen.
Warning. Altered item detected in transport bay. Access is prohibited per safety regulation 18.A.
Excuse me? Because I have an altered item? Okay, well, we gotta go around. The leak of the astral plane into this space had to have been happening for a long time, right? There. Is it down there? Maybe not. But I hear so much. No documents? What's this? Unreadable. It's so dark, I can't see anything.
I should hire someone who builds smaller machines.
Yeah, I don't know how to even begin. Okay, I guess we gotta turn on 3 different areas? Sector Lobby C. Okay, let's go through here.
So that's the altered item. Looks pretty secure.
Okay. Yeah. What can go wrong?
No power. Typical.
But what am I supposed to do with... I didn't see any... What am I supposed to do with that? No power. Control. What's happening here? I need to restore power. This feels like the power spot, right? This is the turbines. P1, P2, P3. Oh, there's a lot of crazy. But I can't hit that. Restoring power. Transit engine. Valuation hall. It won't let me go through because of the altered item. Maybe I had to go check on it to see what the altered item was before. Maybe I can override. Let me through. Transit. No power. Collapse department ritual. Is there something I'm missing clicking? It won't let me do that because of the altered item. Is there any way to... Is There's something else in here. I'm also thinking like maybe we need to... Oh! No. No. No power. So we need to restore the power. Transit engine. But maybe I am allowed to get through here, but it just locked for a second? No. Power course. Think it has something to do with this? Of course, there was a blockage. But how am I supposed to... Do we need to pull... I need to somehow break it because I need to take the power core and launch it into that. Oh! Well, that's okay. They are having you think way different and outside the box than you ever have. I like this. Cool. That's a fun little puzzle. That was so much fun because you don't... Oh. Not that I would say it was exactly a puzzle, but kind of. Power restored. And now we can transport the altar item so we can get through. Oh, I liked that. Steve, please stand back from the moving platform. Watch it, keep eyes on. I don't trust it. Move along, move along. Altered item cleared. And back down. And boom.
No altered material detected in area. Personnel may now safely enter.
Oh, I like the way that...
Have a bureau full day.
A bureau full day. Okay, we've got some crazies. Wow. Oh no. Major crazies. Ow. We are... We need to stop playing games. Things are scary right now. Change him? Is that another turret gun? Hello? Is he not... Ow. They're breaking me. I'm breaking. I'm breaking. I'm breaking. Guys, please. Have some decorum. Acting all wild here. There we go. Got him. Nice. Any secret areas? Anything to look for? Oh, I bet we can get up to that second area and push it. Or maybe that's where we have to go in the first place. That wasn't me. I didn't do that one. I've done a lot of stuff, but that one wasn't me. Not my explosion, not my problem. That's what I say. The green there. Freaky. Okay. A lot of smashing happened. Does this take us over towards here, where it was locked? Beautiful. Back to the power. Oh, come on. And the red sand is breaking through here. So we have the astral plane breaking in. We've got red sand seeping into this. These people never stood a chance. Transit access. They never stood a chance. What's this? Sector C lock. Cool. Elevator access. Oh my. Please. A hidden location discovered. That's a hidden location. New language. For immediate publication. I learned a brand new language. The fish taught me. You probably don't believe me, so I will prove it. I'm not... No. Ulila mutiu jer milu. See? Please publish this letter, and maybe other fish speakers will get in touch. They'll be ready to read my address. They'll be able to read my address, even if you can't. I'm wondering if it's just backwards. Larry Humbert. But I don't think so. WNEH. No. There's a lot of things that I do for you guys, but I'm not reading it in fish. Another crazy situation in the bathroom that I can't access? Maybe I took the wrong skill. Bathrooms. All of these numbers. This is the other path. We need to go back downstairs. Get. Thank you. Yes, very good. Movie camera supplement. This must have been the item. Yeah, Action Max camera. The 9/14/2016 in transit. The item first came to the Bureau's attention after a hospitalized mailman from Blank, Arkansas, claimed his injuries had been caused by a movie camera. Further investigation connected the incident to AI-80, which was being shipped in the mail truck at the time. The packaged camera was later found in an empty warehouse. The return address led agents to a P.O. box located in the San Fernando Valley, belonging to a company called Blessed Pictures. Whoa! Para something organization. The people that are acting against it or of sorts, yeah. Whether Blessed Pictures is involved in the creation or dissemination of the item's VHS films is unknown. The following is a list of all known films believed to have been shot by the AI-80UE. Shoot First, Die Last, unreleased. Coffee Bullet. Billy's First Car. Bike Hard. Delivery Disaster. Coffee Bullet sounds epic. Item was used in the filming of an unreleased Western in 1968 on the Italian island of Sardinia. A cast member was killed during an on-set accident, stopping production. It is believed that Blessed Pictures bought the camera when equipment from the shoot was sold at auction. Wouldn't it be so cool if you had seen, I don't know, like some kind of tie to Quantum Break with a time knife or something? Same thing, working hard or hardly work. So before we go forward, we need to go down. Shift account part 3. It's clear no one is coming. We're running out of ideas and supplies. We tried going into the caves to find anything edible, but all we found were noxious gases and endless pits. The crystals only let us go one way. Even though we could see the caves branched out, we did find some weird spiky pillar. I only got a glimpse of it before the astral spikes attacked. There were a few of them this time. We lost a lot of people. There's only 6 of us left. We didn't ask for this. We didn't want to come down here. I'm convinced something brought us here. The others say that I'm going nuts, but it's clear that this was no house shift. Shifts slide a bathroom a sector over or rotate a hallway. They don't drop full divisions into some caves. We were brought here, I know it. But for what? Why tear us away from our lives just to torture us? If this is some sort of test or mission, then here's some advice for whoever's running it. Give out clearer instructions next time. I hope these notes are a good read for whatever rangers find them, or whatever ranger finds them. Screw you. Put that in your report. Gibbs. Okay, stick it to him. Is that the chicken? The chicken. What if the chicken is also based off of an altered item or something? I don't know. Woo! This is why you check and run forward and backwards. Everybody's got some blind spots. Some more than others. I know. And get rid of that. I really need to sift through these. 98. 64. I want more level 6 ones. Let's jump down to the bottom. It's down here. Transit access. This is taking us somewhere else.
Properly trained.
This is something different.
I am very properly trained.
Look at the handprints. Look, you almost don't even notice it. And then ectoplasm. Look at the way that actually, this is super sick. I don't know if a lot of you have noticed this detail, but look at her jacket right here. There is an upside down inverted triangle built into the stitching. She literally has the triangle stitched in. It's kind of epic. Okay. Blue light. Oh no. Oh no. I don't think this is the ritual that we're looking for.
I remember that camera.
Are we getting
How did it get out?
another object of power?
Are they shooting movies now?
I guess you just cleanse it. What? Jesse, Faden starring in Swift Platform.
After that camera and step on it.
What am I supposed to do in this? Where is it? Okay, we got something new happening. Jump platforms. Ah! Oh. Okay, that's not what we're supposed to do. That's not what we're supposed to do. I need to hop on a new platform. Ow. Okay, I'm clearly not great at this kind of stuff. Oh, this is like, okay, so we have two platforms running at the same time. You gotta keep jumping back and forth. Okay, it'll take me a second to get used to it, but then I'm good. A game within a game. How can this be? Oh no. Let's hope we pick the right path. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. They're gonna explode. We gotta hit them fast before they explode. Ah! Ready? We're gonna jump over. Restricted areas. Okay, we just had to act like... Oh! 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 No! Come here! Okay. Oh, I'm on the tracks. I've died so many times. Restricted area. Maybe we should be going that way. Wait, our platforms are off sync. Oh, okay. Men. Hiss. This is sick. Hiss coming up. And no, camera, camera, get it, get it. Come back here. Get it.
Almost had it.
One more time. Oh no, we have to keep going. Platforms. We do it one more time. We got it. There he is. No, that's a hiss. That is a hiss. That is not a camera. Fly, my pretty, fly! Pick up speed, go! Okay, we're jumping over here. Haha, sucker. Better luck next time. And ready, they're coming in closer. And hit him. We're gonna have to start shooting him. Okay. Saxophone break? Ow. That hurt me momentarily. What was that? Did we pick the wrong path? Third act villain. We are in the third act, aren't we? You goofy. I need to land on this platform. I need to be able to break through. I need to go over here. Whoa. I need to get these back. Oopsie. Third act villain. Gotta break through his defenses. They're not giving me enough heals. I'm failing it. I'm gonna fail it. They're not giving me enough heals. How am I supposed to? Ah, okay. Well, that was anticlimactic. The third act villain is challenging, to say the least. Looks like we're doing all of that again. We just liked it so much. Wow. Third act villain. What? No kidding. What? Okay. They make you work for that one. Okay, we're coming back for him. We're coming back for him. Wait, all the way through here? I guess this was my last one, wasn't it? Okay. That was unforgiving. That was seriously unforgiving. Wow. Okay. I'm just trying to process that we got sent back that far. Right. Guess we should have just been better. That was fun though. Third act villain's bananas. I need to find something else to break him down with. Maybe charge weapon, something like that. We needed to do something else. Let's go ahead. I don't think that's the cleanse that we're looking for. That is for Swift Platform. That's just another mission that we got. So we're gonna go back to though the nail, and we're gonna stay on this mission, and then we'll. It was a fun thing to just try to see if we could get first try, but we didn't. So let's move forward, and then we'll go back. Maybe getting that will give us one of the cats. Maybe that's our third challenge for the cats. So we should be able to come back to it.
Worst I've ever seen is take the nail. End of the world.
So I can't let the hiss take the nail. Of course. Not a problem. I know how to handle them.
Easy peasy. That might be the most enjoyable altered item altercation. Altercation with the altered item.
I snuck into the Foundation through a back door I know. Had to get ahead of the hiss. Just a matter of bypassing the ritual protections. Luckily, the board's as distracted as the rest of the Bureau. I had to put on a brave face up there, but the situation is the worst I've ever seen. We're getting back on our feet, but we've already lost so much. Trench is dead. Darling is somewhere. I'm the only one left. But I still have a job to do. Keep the hiss back. There's not enough HRAs to spare, so I'll have to make do with what I've got. Frankly, I don't even know what will happen if the hiss take the nail. Trench made it sound like it'd be the end of the world. He was never one to exaggerate. Well, orders are orders, even if they come from a dead man.
I like her character a lot. Much like Trench, she's dedicated, I think, her very essence of being to the old house and the cause. Whether that's smart or not. Oh no, here it is. This is our key number 2. Oh, what's through there? Let me in. I want to be free.
Another etching.
This one's different though. This one's like a baby tree. A baby tree. Listen, hurry, meet. It said it was called the Former. Could the Former be former director? Could that entity be Ash or Northmoor or... Oh my gosh, I don't know. I need to know. This feels like you're putting back together like an orb, like the Earth, the planet. Progress, jolly good. But 2 holes, lollipops are left.
Hello? Board, are you there?
Danger, director, board, broken, deeper, understand? Tool, other, new, forbidden, board. Given, former, yours, necessary, go.
Okay, what the hell is going on? Wait, I'm back here?
They're giving us a second one. Heck yeah! We're getting the other ability, it wasn't just one choice. But why do I feel like this isn't the board giving us this one? Former board. You should, can better not be here, director. You should not be here.
Wasn't my idea. Blame the eyeball.
The other tool weapon is forbidden. Former, it, adrift, is trying to mislead you.
Former. Yeah, we've had our differences. But it is giving me something you won't.
True. But is that good? I love this outfit because my hairpiece is going up while theirs is inverted. I mean, this is what we wanted, right? Time to place our handprint. Or our weapon print, I guess. The board is not happy about this. It doesn't want us to have... It doesn't want us to be too powerful. Maybe perhaps it only gives us enough power. It only wants to give us... Destroy crystal formations using the service weapon. It only wants us to have the powers it bestows on us. It doesn't want us to become too powerful. If we become too powerful... Do not be ignorant, thick. You are being reckless, disobedient.
I don't like you deciding what I can't have.
This is getting spicy. This is our first act of defiance against it, no? Fascinating. There's so much that's become available to us now. This is why I wasn't trying to rush through these 2 areas, but I could sense we would get more. The game isn't one to say, hey, you need to double back and play this twice in order to see everything. They give you all the tools. I just had to sit back and wait for it to happen, but I didn't think we'd be taking it without their permission. Look at all of that. And it calls us a disobedient child. You cannot control this. You are mismanaging the Bureau's self-narrative. I wish it wasn't, Oh, I was supposed to shoot that so he fell. Yeah, I was like, I wish they were talking so it made me not... It made me miss what he was saying because he spawned and then I got confused, but... I needed to lure them over there, but that's good. I understand the premise. And then we want to raise it up so they can't fight me. No shooties. Excellent. Sorry, Pyramid.
I'm getting pretty tired of being jerked around the astral plane.
Oh, no, I'm not about to fight this thing. Nope, nope. Take the spin off, put the charge on, grip and...
If you're listening, I want some answers.
He's here. This is something different. This isn't the astral plane. It keeps extending. Hello, home, alone, long, visitor, happy, tunnel, open, grateful. Tunnel, open, grateful. Am I the new trench where I'm welcoming something in without realizing it because of my own determination to protect? Welcome, speak. I was fighting you. What are you?
Hi there. It was nice of you to give me something the board wouldn't. What are you getting out of it?
Void, nothing, egress.
So I'm just supposed to believe you're a particularly charitable, whatever you are?
Giant worm eyeball? Neither, both. Hungry?
Hungry? I mean, yeah, actually, I'd love a sandwich or something. That's not what you meant, was it?
Right, Panini, former board abalone.
Are you part of the board? Or used to be?
Once split, board, blame.
Okay, so you split because the board blamed you for...
Inside, beyond, nail, rescue, house, sun, warning.
Gotta be easier to play charades. Do I need to rescue someone?
No.
I don't know what I expected. Listen, this has been great, but I have to go. Thanks for your help, and, stay out of trouble.
House, listen, nail, leech, burn, go.
What is Former trying to tell me about the board? Should I trust either of them?
Yeah. I'm inclined to trust nobody except for myself, but that would be overestimating my own capability of understanding the situation given a lack of information. Like, please. Stop. I don't toss stuff at me. That is so rude. I'm leaving. Oh, this is where we are. This is where I was trying to get to. It's nice to see that happen. As I was. So, there's a lot more that just became available to us, guys. Now that we can break and do things that the board wouldn't give us. Actually, there is something here. Well, nothing that we... Wait. Hello, there is something up there. Good morning. A cat? A cat! A secret cat, a magic cat. We have 3 of them. We should go back. I think I can get to base camp. We have to go back for the altered item anyway. And to revisit areas I wasn't able to get to before. Guys, this is such a fun expansion. I love it. I love it so much. Also, we have 7 ability points. I think we're gonna be able to max everything. My dreams are coming true. I feel like the game, I didn't even think it was possible to get more enjoyable to play from like a gameplay stance, but it's incredible. Oh my goodness. It's like the passions sparked back up. Not that it was like ever lost, but you know, you just have this push even further beyond what you could think you would enjoy. Energy shield recovery, 4 points there. This is fantastic. Okay. I think this is a great place to stop because we have 2 out of the 4 recovery points. It does look like it's getting taller, right? Is that just me? Mods. I still need to figure out where to get shaded facets. I've received one before, but did I get that through... You know what? Maybe we got that in the expedition. Now I have to go back and see. But we do have a lot of these, so I'm actually going to buy one. Energy boost plus 15. Hey, I can afford this one. Obscured personal mod infinite. Maybe this is worth it. I do need to, I can refresh mods too. But this one costs, you know what? Let's do it. Level 6. Health recovery. That's incredible. That was better. That was so good. Okay, let's refresh mods because we can. Guys, let's get some good stuff going. We can do this one too. Obscured personal mod. Evade ammo refund. I'm gonna buy a couple. Shield boost. Okay, I think I've run out of spaces. No, I haven't. But check this out. Plus 20, plus 16. Heck yeah. Swap this. 67. What was the going rate before? That was a 67. That was 36. That's gonna be so strong on us. I think I just deleted the wrong one. Maybe not. Okay. I like that a lot. We need to make ourselves stronger. This is our, oh, I wish I could get that. Energy recovery speed. I don't have the second one for that, but I do have ammo recovery on evade and shield strength. Oh, shield strength would be nice. That would be nice. Okay, this is 81. This is 50. Get rid of this one. I just want to get, I want to get extra ones. Astral constructs. We're finally starting to refresh mods. Okay, I can do that one, but refresh. We have so many. Oh, obscured personal mod. Launch health recovery. Health recovery on launch hits. Wait. That's fantastic for me. That's incredible, right? I mean, I have the bonus on launch energy cost minus 20%, but I actually think that's gonna be better because I would be healing every time that I launch and hit things. Yeah. It's phenomenal. That's a plus 20. Let me go into this. Plus 20. I think I did get another one of those. Plus 20. I cannot believe I'm saying this, guys, but I think I'm gonna get rid of the 4s because if I'm not using them right now, I'm just... I know. It's awful, for shame, but... We're getting into the big leagues, okay? We're starting to have some serious stuff here. And then I have weapon mods, but that's just that. That was the obscure weapon mod. Okay, go back into this. Go into astral constructs. Go over to mods. This is a personal mod. I wish I could do the weapon ones, but I can't. I need those facets. But this stuff I can. So let's refresh mods. I have so many sources. Obscure point. Explosive energy recovery. Energy recovery on taking explosive damage. Refresh mods. Part of me also wants to get all of the level 6s for these because then we don't have to worry about anything because it's just costing us intrusive patterns, a lot of things that we will want later, but for now. Evade ammo refund. Ammo recovered on evade. Ugh. We need some better ones. Come on, roll the dice. Come on. Shield injury energy recovery. Energy gained from taking shield damage. And refresh, and here we go. Oh. Insufficient funds. And again, insufficient funds. And refresh. Refresh. I want one more. One more and then I will go. Unless I just don't have the intrusive patterns. That's what it is. I don't have the points because of intrusive patterns. So I think we pushed that as far as we can, but we can go ahead and delete anything that bears resemblance to this, which none of them do, so. But now we're starting to work with level 6s more. If the facets are in fact the expedition, then it might be worth doing some more expeditions, y'all. But for the time being, we just did 2 out of the total required pieces to repair the nail. That being said, there is so much left to do, including getting that stuff for Pope. And I think now we can almost finish everything in that one section. So I'd love for us to, before going forward to the 2 new sections, I want us to go back to the 2 sections we just completed and get any of the things that were inaccessible due to being blocked by not having that second skill. Now it's time for the story. I don't know where this is taking us. I know that when we saw this eyed monster, we fought him in the past. The board was always kind of trash talking it and it called it the former. And that's where I think I had even proposed that he was possibly this entity was a part of the board at one point and then cast out for whatever reason. And I'm almost wondering too, what if, as crazy as it sounds, what if Ati is the former? I don't know. And then cast out to where he's taking form on our plane as a human or something. Either way, we know that the board didn't want to give us this additional power. It didn't want us to be too strong. So the board is always trying to make sure that I think the balance between you having what you need in order to do your directorial duties is there. But now we have a game changer and a new player, not a new player, but a new player in terms of this didn't take as much, it wasn't as present in the base game as it clearly is going to be in this expansion. I am so happy that we came back to this because I feel like there are pieces to the puzzle, or at least, again, we might not find out the answers to it, but we at least know that there will be a future, or future strings, kind of, you know, all of those, what am I trying to say right now? Bows. Tying up all of the loose strings. There we go. Talking is hard. Clearly, I need some food in my system, but I hope you guys are enjoying this exploration of the Foundation. I really feel good about this pivot as well. I know some of you guys might be excited about us doing the Alan Wake DLC, but trust me, I think this is going to do wonders for me understanding and being able to take anything from that DLC or expansion into the second game. And now we get to explore the Foundation even more. And when you think about the importance, I do feel like the Foundation being under attack is a little bit more important than discovering more hints about Alan Wake, but I guess that all depends on what you would see as being the biggest threat to the oldest house. So either way, I've loved the direction that they've taken these. I actually am going to take a shot in the dark and let me know, but I feel like Foundation came out before the second expansion. I feel like this would have been the first expansion released, but I think it confused me because we got Foundation way later than when we got the Dark Place. So that popped before we even finished the main game, which makes me think that that was released first. I don't know. It doesn't really matter now in hindsight, but that was kind of what made me want to go to the Dark Place even after having finished the game. I was like, oh, okay, this makes sense. This is obvious. Like, I go here and then I do Foundation because I got it after, because it popped after, but I don't know. I'm rambling. I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye, YouTube.